Yeah. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk. Where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, New England representing. As always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do? Back. Hard to kill, even harder to stop. You know what it is. Jesus Shuttleworth, the God, aka the GOAT artist, AKL. I said, nigga said AKL. AKA LB, Lauderdale Boss. You know what it is. Let's get it. Ring Gang Radio. Back in this motherfucker. Monday night boxing recap. Fort Chiracadale streaming now everywhere. Y'all niggas get up on that.
Yes, sir.
Ain't no other better duo fucking album out right now. Like, y'all niggas just be rapping over beats, but y'all don't be saying shit, nigga. We got concepts, motherfucker. We going back and forth, nigga. Yeah, we killing this shit, nigga. Shout outs to Dead Bass Records. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Ringing in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. He just went off camera. Nigga, you muted yourself.
Oh, right, yo, you already know who the fuck it is. It's your boy Rome Top 5 in the building. Yeah, we here, nigga. Chicago, stand up.
Yes, sir. You know, Rome Top 5. You know, he's in the building. His Bears certainly as hell weren't last weekend. That's for damn sure.
Listen, y'all making it feel like 2018 right now.
Listen, new coach, young team. That's all I can fucking say. New coach, young team.
Yeah, you might get another new coach, young team. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
No,
he gonna be a revolving door for a while.
Listen, all Bears fans are Ben Johnson right now. Cause I don't know if you see the way he be looking on the sideline. I don't even see him say nothing. Like, the nigga's mad, yo. He's like, yo, who is these niggas out here running these plays for me? Like,
as it should be.
DeAndre Swift is the only nigga he can trust. That's why he keep running the fucking ball. But nigga, I'm gonna say one thing, nigga. Caleb Williams, how the fuck you have 50, 60 yards rushing the game before, and then you fail 2 fucking quarterback sneaks, nigga?
Maybe he got distracted by his nail polish.
Listen, what type of play call? What type of play call is a QB sneak on 3rd and 1 at the 50, and then on a 4th and 1, the same play to the opposite side?
And he failed both of them.
He failed both, nigga. That's when the game got out of. Listen, it was 14. It was 7-14. That's when the game got out of hand. The nigga failed 2 fucking 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. Like, come on now.
Yeah, goddamn. Yeah,
QB sneak. Nobody does that shit no more. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
The Eagles did that shit all fucking game.
Y'all got a different sneak. That's a weird ass sneak. Like, nobody does the QB sneak no more because niggas are protecting their quarterback. Y'all figured out a way to dive fucking 10 niggas at the line and then have Jalen Hurts just get carried by these niggas. Like, if you see Jalen Hurts don't even walk, he just get carried.
I mean, it bees like that sometimes. You know,
it's bad play calling. The personnel, I don't really like the personnel. The young ass O-line, they can't follow the cadence. They're fucking offsides, false start, holding, all this shit. I'm sick. I'm done.
Because it's kind of early in the season for the Bears to get a 50 burger on them. That's way too early in the season. You know, but I mean, hopefully they turn that shit around. Either that or they need to fire some niggas, or Caleb needs to be benched for whoever your backup is.
Yeah, everybody's calling for Taylor Badgett already, nigga, but
yikes.
But it's fucked because it's like the first game, he didn't throw it. This game, he airing it out. But it's like, nigga, you gotta convert. You can't just go 3 and out 25 times in a game and expect to win. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? I'm not listening. I don't care if we win another game this season, nigga. I'm just watching football. I don't give a fuck. I'm watching every other game. Until we win, and I can be like, oh, they won? Oh, okay. Okay. But I feel like a Dolphins fan right now. It's just
I was just about to say. I'm like, damn, that's how Dolphins fans be sounding.
The Bears are better than the Dolphins right now.
This nigga was doing better his rookie year. Like, come on.
But that's the thing, Pat. Like, you don't understand. Like, Dolphin fans been feeling that way since I was born, nigga. Like,
The
So
Dolphins
it's
ain't won a
like
playoff.
it's always
Dolphins
the
ain't won a
same
playoff
shit.
game in 30 years, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like niggas literally be
My
like
whole
just
life,
don't even niggas try
my
not to even
whole life,
expect nothing from them.
the whole time I've been alive, the Dolphins have never won a playoff game. In my lifetime, I've seen my Bears in the Super Bowl, and I can always say that.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dolphins. I mean,
A good thing I'm not a football fan.
Yeah, hey, I know the Dolphins. Yeah, I mean, imagine not winning the game since like playoff game since like 2000. That's fucking insane. Like that's a long fucking.
Yeah,
time.
that is crazy. Fuck, damn, fucking high school time. Shit.
Yeah,
and you know what? I remember niggas celebrating their ass off in high school when that happened. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like it's crazy.
And they'll probably do it again. Like I mean, Miami will shut down if the Dolphins win if the Dolphins get in the playoffs and win a playoff game.
Oh, nigga, I can only imagine. Like, it's gonna be like that scene in Waterworld when they give them the spam. He's gonna be like, ah! He's gonna be wilding out. Like, oh shit.
Yo, real quick before we get into the fights from Saturday and Sunday, what do you think about the other fight from Saturday, nigga? When fucking officials swung on Coffee, you think that she should be banned from battle rap for that shit?
Nah, just probably fined or whatever the fuck they be doing.
I know you lose your purse if you fight, so you don't get paid.
Yeah, I mean that's good enough. Like that
yeah.
You know, like if you lose your mind, that means you do a better job keeping your temper in check. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. But you can't say like you can't bring up a dead person first, and then when a nigga say respond with a dead person for you swing on them. That's some whole shit. Like that should be even. If we leaving dead people out of it, cool. But if we bringing in dead niggas, then I gotta talk about your dead uncle, your fucking father's best friend, your mom, nigga, everybody who done died on your family line. I gotta talk about them.
Facts.
But you gotta look at it different. That's like official been doing this shit for a long time. That's like Hitman just swinging on the nigga in the middle of a battle.
She should know better.
Right. It don't make no sense.
Man, Hitman was getting bodied by fucking Mook. I gotta hear the rest of that shit. Like, god damn.
Oh man,
Mook is on a run. Mook is on a run right now, but
yeah, Mook killing shit. But now, yo, fucking what's the name? Coffee on a run too. Like, Coffee been like bodying bitches. This shit she said the other day to this one stud bitch. She was like, look at the titties, bitch. I rep the rack better than you. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, bars, nigga, stop.
Cold-blooded.
I was like, oh shit.
Are you back? Are you here?
Yeah. I've been back. I've been just waiting for y'all.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure you have no more.
Nah, nigga, you disappeared, then you came back. Brought power with you.
My fucking I couldn't hear shit. I did leave, not hear anything. So,
okay.
Yeah, we good.
Went off camera.
And then of course Pilot,
we was white T gang.
Yeah, and Pilot is on, man. Pilot, what up?
Fresh in my white tee.
What's fly? Conscious Pilot. Luckily, I was listening. We didn't talk about one of the all-time greats performances yet, so let's get it. Ring and radio.
Yeah, I know. And then Android just popped in. What's good, Android?
Oh, you mean the GOAT of this era, whatever the fuck that means? Like, I'm the GOAT of yesterday, nigga. Like we doing that stupid shit.
Max can get some bars for sure. Max is about to get some bars.
All these niggas gonna get bars.
Yeah. There's plenty of stuff on
to go around
on Netflix. Yeah, they'll get some bars, but obviously, unless you're living under a rock, and there was a fight between one Terrence Crawford and one Saul Canelo Alvarez. That happened in Vegas, and of course, Crawford won, and doing so became only the second lightweight champion to become a super middleweight champion of any time. Said now he's undisputed, a 4-time lineal.
3 times. No wait, he undisputed 3 times, right?
3 times. Yep, 3 times undisputed, 4-time lineal.
I wonder if anyone ever else did that. Damn, there gotta be somebody. There's a name I'm thinking about. Hasn't somebody done that before?
Henry Armstrong?
No, man. Somebody who damn. Usually she reminds us
Oh,
Damn, can I get some help here?
The first, yeah. He's the first male. Remember, you gotta say male, man.
Oh, you gotta say no. Okay. I was Clarissa Shields.
Oh, yeah. No, Android. No, it's an inside joke. Well, not really an inside joke. It's more because
this is an outside joke, motherfucker. Dude, I see that tweet where she said, "Good morning, everyone who's been a 3-time division."
Yeah, and this again, this is one of those things. This is what Clarissa Shields like. She tries so hard to be unlikable, and it's like Terrence Crawford just did something incredible. All you had to do was say congratulations and everything like that, and just like and not let people say, hey, there's someone else already did it. Like that's not all about you. It's not about you at all.
Like every time, like oh my goodness. It's like clockwork. Like that shit was literally clockwork. Like,
I mean, goddamn,
always gotta correct people with like first male. Because I think one of them brunch boxing niggas did correct her, and then she had said in the 4-bell era, and it's like, and he corrected her again, like, yeah, but that isn't all of boxing history. I'm like, damn, this nigga on fire, like.
Yeah,
bitch, calm down after that, but still,
Clarissa has to calm down. Like, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about Terrence Crawford.
I can imagine getting like a Nobel Peace Prize, and then somebody else gets one the next day, and they congratulate me and be like,
"I'm just seeing the tweet y'all talking about."
Oh, you see the tweet, right? Okay.
Yeah. It's some bullshit. I'm just like, I just roll my eyes on it. I'm just like,
you just suck your teeth, roll your eyes, like.
Yeah, like, come on, get the
fuck off. Good morning.
Yeah, like it's not about you. It's about Terrence Crawford, what he did. You you didn't. Just you ate yourself up your divisions. You know what I'm saying? It's like you
got undisputed in a division where you fought like 2 people, like.
Right. Exactly.
Not because there's 2 champions, but there's literally only 2 people.
Right, literally. Like
you want us to celebrate that every time a nigga does something? Like, come on, man. Like, chill.
Yeah, chill. Like, there was no need to even
no need for that.
Well, Crawford, I will say, Crawford at the press conference did, because him and Shields are cool. He did correct the person saying beforehand. He did say,
because he don't want no text message or no call later. Like, why didn't you remind them, nigga?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, who wants to deal with that? Like, I promise, I don't want to deal with that. I'd be like, yeah. Like, come on, man.
I mean, it seems like Terrence Crawford will have to probably win, like, get undisputed at 160 for her not to say a goddamn thing but congratulate. You know what I'm saying?
That's I'm just waiting for somebody to make an accomplishment above her, so she can't do that. So she got to just say thank you. I mean, congratulations. Like,
yeah, no. Yeah, like
what are you going like Crawford win a 160 belt? Like,
yeah, like OD extra for no fucking reason. Like,
that is ridiculous. Like,
yeah,
like, oh man, damn, Papoose, like yo, like get her phone, my nigga, like take her phone away, like.
Yeah, no, seriously. But yeah, no.
Yeah, it's all jokes though. We don't hate Clarissa Shields. We just laughing at the obvious, bro.
Yeah, no.
I know some of you YouTube niggas be clit riding, so chill.
Yeah, no. Clarissa Shields doesn't bother, but when she does shit like that, you have to call it out and just be like, it's not about you. It's about something else. You don't have to interject yourself in every fucking situation just because you want people to write that you were 3 times undisputed in the women's division in divisions that are only like 16 fighters each.
Nigga, I could open up Street Fighter Alpha 3 and you got more people to fight than goddamn some of these divisions. Like,
I just think she has main character syndrome. Honestly, that's kind of
nigga. No, wait. This goes beyond main character syndrome. Yeah. This is goddamn like you the main character in like multi-universes, nigga. You peacemaker, like you want some other shit. This ain't main character syndrome. This is like it's like a sickness at this point. Like
because it's not even that. I mean, she does it to other women's fighters and other men's fighters for whatever. Like it's like a bat signal. Like soon as she sees that shit.
Thank God Crawford is not a woman, because she would have said they had more viewers than his 41 million. Like, like she would have compared that. It'll be like, goddamn.
Yeah, no, but
y'all gonna compare braids next? Like, shit.
But one thing about this fight, and this is one thing about Crawford and Canelo that's now it's being hilarious now, and this really puts into perspective Canelo's kind of career is when Canelo got washed by Floyd, once in IG and everything became popular, he got memed up by people that like to do technical breakdowns, show every little feint and setup that Floyd did. Again, with this fight, there's like an abundance of this stuff. Canelo, this is basically Canelo's legacy is basically based off technical breakdowns from the three best fighters he's probably faced, or three of the four best fighters he's faced, and they all picked them apart.
I'm gonna throw Shutter a quick bet. You know the reason why the Bivol one, not because he's not American, because it was on the zone and nobody really knew about the Bivol school in Canelo. Nobody really cared about. You didn't see much memes on that. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much, like.
Yeah. And the funny thing too is like Bivol was probably the first person to really do the catch and counters. Like Floyd didn't do catch and counters with Canelo. Bivol was doing them, and they were meme worthy because Bivol was catching him flush.
But then too, remember, like Bivol is physically stronger than Canelo. Like he has the strength to do like catching counters with Canelo. Where Floyd, like I wouldn't want to catch and counter a nigga naturally bigger than me. At least not too often. So I could understand why Floyd didn't do it. Like he didn't need to actually. But you see how everybody has kind of beat Canelo like in different ways. Like
I swear for Bud's case, I made a tweet about it. I felt like his team, because shouts out to his whole team, like Bernie and all them. That they invest in a lot of like the tape. They watch a lot of tape. So I think they watched a lot of the Bivol, the Floyd fight, and Lara. You know what I'm saying? And obviously Bud being a southpaw himself, and they definitely watched a lot of those fights to see what they could do.
And honestly, truthfully, Crawford didn't have too much to figure out because Canelo had it in his mind as like, okay, look, this is another Jamel Charles situation. So let me just power box and not throw a jab in this fight. Let me not set up my offense and try to keep the southpaw off rhythm.
No body work, like Canelo, no jab, no body work. Like, how do you not go to the body? He
did go to the body. He
tried a lot, but he didn't really. It didn't seem like it. You know what I'm saying?
Neither one of them niggas went to the body like that.
Yeah, but I mean, with
Crawford, be honest.
Crawford was picking them up in between the shots. Canelo kept on trying to do that stupid hook to the liver, telegraphing that shit.
Yeah,
and it got to the point where Crawford was like, "Oh, okay, that's what you're gonna do," and Crawford started doing catch and counter right hooks on him.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Caleb Plant, he fucking just took those shots from Canelo for no reason.
Yeah,
so Canelo got used to just niggas taking them shots.
Yeah, like Callum Smith, was taking them damn shots to the arm. Everyone is pretty much used to Canelo. Just like, okay, well, I'm afraid to hit Canelo because Canelo has a really good chin, and he's not going to stop coming forward. Bivol showed you that you can't. Obviously, you can have him hesitate. You can stop him in his tracks. But Bivol's a big.
See, Bivol wasn't afraid to damn throw punches though. A lot of these niggas, they don't get Canelo gas because they don't come in there trying to work.
Yeah, like
I would say the pairing and the catch and shooting by Bud was special. Like I know he gets hit cleanly compared to Bivol and Floyd, and he got hit a few, a decent amount here. But when he had to get into that bag of being defensively responsible, he was in this fight.
Yeah, no, he was, and he was counting in between the shots. He got off like 3-1 on Canelo. And one thing too, Canelo usually doesn't bruise that early in the fight. By the second round, you can see his eyes were all trademark and shit. I was like, "What the fuck?"
I thought Shutter was tripping about the third round. Canelo looked tired, but you were kind of right, bro. I was like, okay, it's a little early to say that, but yeah, like you could tell, like he slowed down quicker than usual. Usually like around 5 or 6.
Like anytime Canelo's in there with somebody who mean business, that damn gas can't go near him.
Yeah. Like he was flush.
You think I just be hating and just talking shit? Do you, pilot? Think I just be hating, nigga?
Sometimes.
Nigga said sometimes. What the fuck? Nigga, that's sometimes. This better be the first time. Sometimes means like 5%.
Yeah, I mean it was just like Canelo, and like he was he got frustrated. He was turning red, and when Canelo gets frustrated, he starts fighting dirty, like when he got Crawford near the ropes, he did that stupid picking up the fighter shit when he shows because he wants to show his quote unquote dominance and shit like that. Like he does it. He did it to Bivol. He tried to do it to Triple G. He always does. He always does something.
Yeah, what's the common denominator? All those niggas put hands on him.
Yeah, and he would have done it to Laura if he could have caught him. He couldn't.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why it's like, man, like I remember I seen some posts on the Kali where a motherfucker was like, man, all the little interviews and videos I see of Canelo, he looks depressed and dejected. Like this loss hurt him. Like, yeah, fuck that nigga. It should hurt. How many fucking victories he done stole from real niggas, man? Fuck that nigga. Be sad, motherfucker. Shit.
And the fact is, it just got worse. And then it got to the point where Crawford was like, okay, look, I downloaded off Canelo's strategies. Let me actually go in and trade with him. And surprisingly, like Crawford, took Canelo shots very well. Like he didn't falter, like he didn't stutter step. Like I'm thinking to myself, like, and Crawford, when he gets hit with a shot, like he will do. I mean, Mean Machine and Gamboa had him on skates, so it's like, but the fact that Canelo,
the Lester Martinez sparring sessions had him ready.
They paid dividends.
Martinez a little later. Yeah,
they paid dividends. Maybe not the Steven Nelson shit because he got stopped. Even though that was kind of questionable in that first.
I don't think Steven Nelson helped worth a goddamn, but I mean, he was there, I guess. But he was one of them niggas Goku had to rescue early on type shit. Like,
no, but even then, like when Crawford and Canelo were fighting in the middle, like Canelo didn't hit him on the button at once. Like he made sure to make sure that Canelo didn't get him like just straight on the button. So
I thought he caught I thought Canelo actually landed a few clean, solid shots.
Especially he landed clean punches, but like he didn't land anything that was on the button.
Significant. Yeah,
I just think Crawford took them shits like
around 9, around 10. As a Bud guy, I was a little worried because Canelo landed a couple clean shots later in the fight, but then Bud came back. That exchange in round 9, or I don't know when it was, but it was later in the fight where Crawford was exchanging crazy with Canelo. I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? I was kind of shocked.
Crawford was doing the right thing, man. Like
he had to.
One thing that I noticed out of Crawford, out of everybody, and this is like even off the poll, like the Twitter poll.
Yeah.
Like, because I voted Crawford. Crawford's the only one who I feel like he threw punches like he didn't respect Canelo. Maybe because he got the worst version of him, but he was really throwing like some real nigga, some hard, like I don't give a fuck what's coming back.
I felt like he always threw back when there was a decent shot landed. He would always just throw something back, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, that winky right shit. Yeah,
but it was kind of crazy. I didn't expect him to stand in the front as much early on in the fight, like standing in.
Man, because you don't be listening to me, nigga. I told you Canelo's gonna get tired, and Crawford is then gonna press him. That's why I called for the knockout.
That's probably what got him tired early on is him standing in front, making Canelo have to work a little bit, throw some punches, because a lot of times the guys are just going to start, using their feet laterally, moving around a little bit, which, Canelo might have to chase him, but he don't have much energy wasted, throwing punches, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all you got to do is keep the intensity with damn Canelo.
Yeah, and one thing too is like, and I mean, obviously the shot that got meaned up the most was, Crawford landing doing another catch and shoot left hook. It's memed up everywhere because it was what they used before they announced the decision. Canelo takes his left hook and he does, and if I think Canelo is rolling with the hook, he still connects. So that's why it looks all fucking dramatic and shit. Like this nigga just hit me with something, that type of shit. But he was rolling with the hook.
The one that should have got memed is the one where you can see, like I think round 11, where you could see Canelo look actually really frustrated. Because
Crawford jabbed him downstairs and upstairs and hit him flush both times. And Canelo was ready to no mas immediately. Like he was like
landing a double jab to the chest, stomach area, and the face. All in one double jab is crazy though. Like,
I mean, he looked frustrated against Bivol and Skull, but that one right there was the first time I ever saw Canelo like he might want to quit. I don't think that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, he was looking pissed, like more than anything. Like you know how De La Hoya be beating on the canvas when he get knocked down type shit. Like that's how pissed Canelo was looking.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that Canelo wasn't hurt, but it's one of those things where Canelo he ran out of he didn't know what to do. Like no one was telling him shit in this corner. Like no one was telling, hey, Canelo, maybe you should throw a jab. Like, just try to, but no one was telling him that shit.
Because Canelo is the corner. Like y'all think Reynoso don't be knowing boxing shit. God damn it! Like what fucking advice you ever hear this nigga give anybody?
Yeah, I think like Reynoso is the guy that kind of rode the coattails and sold drugs to this camp. That's about it. So
like get the fuck out of here. Like Reynoso is nowhere in the same category as goddamn Robert Garcia and all these other motherfuckers out there. Like Freddie Rhodes.
Even though Bomac has his faults with Lester, the draw and stuff, he's still Bomac
definitely a better fucking trainer than goddamn Reynoso. Easily. Like there's some nigga down who's sweeping up the damn gym right now somewhere in some YMCA across America is a better trainer than goddamn Reynoso.
Yeah,
Reynoso just got lucky. It happens.
Reynoso's lucky that he was a butcher by trade. So he was like, he fed Canelo and shit like that, and that was just basically, and then he looked.
But the irony, a butcher by trade, and your people be fucking popping dirty off of tainted beef. Like I'm done with the irony, but I'm just saying, bro. Like,
yeah, like Canelo, and the funny thing is too, because I think because he was frustrated because Canelo knew that losing to someone who's come up 2 divisions to fight him and take his belts is not gonna look good. It's not a good look on his legacy. Which has already been tainted by PEDs and matchmaking,
and ducking,
and ducking and shit like that. And Crawford beat him with no bullshit stipulations, none of that shit. He fought him straight up, like no 168, no rehydration, and beat his ass. Yeah, and
really threw hard punches because this is the thing, like, and then I gotta say this because a lot of niggas is some fuck niggas, like, so I'm gonna just say it like this, like. I remember the first Triple G fight. Even though that was a planned robbery, you still have faggots out there arguing for fucking Canelo.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember. Go ahead.
But hold on. But the thing is, people were saying shit like, "Well, Golovkin could have looked." I'm like, Golovkin should have won, but he could have did this. He could have went to the body. Crawford and go to the body. Like, if a nigga won, he fucking won. Like, it ain't no. Well, he didn't do exactly what I would have done. Like, yo, shut the fuck up, man. Like,
you know how like I know Triple G won that fight is because at the time I was dating some Mexican chick and we went to her coworker's house and everybody there besides a couple people were Mexican, so it was pretty much 95 and 80, like 98% Mexican. And but by that time they were calling the scorecard, it was quiet as a fucking library. So I already knew.
I have a somewhat because I remember Pilot. I went to the movie theater that's at the Pats Stadium. I was with my boy Jupp. We were watching it, and everyone was pretty much like quiet to see Canelo get outboxed. And I took the camera out because I was like, okay, let me record all this shit because I wanted to get the reaction. It's on my IG page too. Like when they announced that bullshit 118-110 score, you could see the theater was like, oh, what? Like they were all groaning. And then there was this white dude over there that had this exasperated look on his face, and then fell hard back into his seat. And then like,
wow, damn, one of these, like,
no, seriously, yeah. Like, I'll even send you the links.
That same shit happened to me watching the Wilder Fury in the theater, the first one. Even some niggas, I was talking to a couple niggas there, and they were like, "What?" They were shocked that it was a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was because everyone knew, like, the whole theater, like when I left the theater, everyone was like, "Yeah, Canelo lost." Like Triple G won that shit. Like everyone could see that Triple G had won that fight.
And that's what I'm saying. And I just say that to just be like, yo, like a win is a win. And it's like Canelo's been beaten in several different ways. I just feel like against Golovkin and Mayweather, like Canelo was like the least competitive, like round wise, because like he honestly ain't win. Like he just won like maybe 3 rounds against Golovkin. Four if you just.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you about the panel.
Generous.
What y'all scored? How many rounds did y'all give Canelo?
I mean, this fight. I mean,
Crawford shit 4.
I had it 116-112.
8-4 was the correct answer.
Yeah,
8-4.
Although I could see 117-111. I can see 3 rounds.
I can see 9-3, but Canelo doesn't get that 7-5 love. You already knew that was gonna be the case.
Dude, and what another thing, man, like no one ever says anything about Canelo. Every time you beat Canelo, it gotta be 115-113. I used to hear all this shit every time them scorecards was read for Jermaine Taylor. You just hear a collective,
Yeah. Yeah,
God, like, come on, man.
It's weird that the plot armor that Canelo has on his cards, like the Mayweather, like there was no 114 when someone had a 117. In fact, the correct score was 120, 108, or 119, 109 type of shit.
If you give Canelo more than 2 rounds in the Floyd fight, it's just wow.
Yeah, and
I'm giving him 2 rounds. I'm being nice.
Yeah, the Bivol fight was like a 10-2 type of fight too.
10-2. If you give Canelo more than 3 rounds, it's crazy for that Bivol.
And the fact that all three judges had similar scores, like that's not possible. 115, 113, and even they scored the rounds the same. That's not possible. Like they knew there was on some bullshit.
These niggas in unison, like, oh shit.
Yeah, like no, and the fact that Bivol had to win like the last 4 rounds. In the fight, he was already whooping his ass to actually get that score. Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, so like just seeing a 115, 113, like how close it was for a fucking majority draw. Nah, I don't know. Canelo, it seems like they won't let Canelo lose wide. Like
that's why I don't blame Crawford for standing his ground and throwing them bombs late.
Yeah, he had to because he had to make it sure. Like, okay, look. I'm the one taking the fight to the champion. I want to be champion. I'm the one that's hurting him with some shot. I'm the one that's having him flush red.
Because Canelo's still cherry picked. Like let's
even though I know, like, let's
be real.
You remember when Crawford mentioned to Spence about the hedge fund investors? Obviously, it was probably Turkey, right? When he was talking about he could make the fight happen.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I mean,
that shit would have been like triple copper.
Yeah. So Crawford's like, I feel like Crawford's like, the American plug, just started off, Turkey's boy. So at least he got, because some people thought Canelo won somehow. So at least they didn't rob him. I was kind of worried they might have.
Dude, hold on, wait. Ellie setback don't count, bro.
Yeah, Ellie setback. Yeah, he's the only motherfucker that fucking. like looking like a goddamn like cancer patient and shit, nigga talking about.
So y'all weren't worried. Did the back of your mind, y'all thought maybe a robbery would have happened, or no? Y'all thought it was clear.
Nah.
Yeah, they couldn't do that
because you'd have to be a fucking idiot to damn score this fight for Canelo.
Yeah.
Like easily, like even like I'm not even one of these niggas who be like, well, look at his face, like dude face was fucked up by like the 6th round.
Yeah, and even
looked like he had like a yam on his eye or some shit.
Hold on, dude. There were people calling it a draw, and it was like Canelo even getting.
Please don't ever let them score fights again.
Yeah, I mean, even Canelo had to tell Ellie like, nah, bro, like, nah, I didn't win. Like, the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, like, look, the fight was probably even going into like the 7th round.
Yeah,
because I seen one scorecard on Twitter. I seen somebody at Canelo winning. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Here's the thing.
No, Fat Dad had it like fucking wide for like 6-1 Canelo or 5-1. My fault, P.
Nah, see, I ain't gonna see that. Damn, like, can niggas just score fights? Like, you got to be dick riding one side or the other. Like, just call it right down.
And the thing even with Canelo, even with the rounds that he won. The rounds that he won were pretty nip and tuck. They were close, competitive rounds. Where I felt like the rounds Crawford won were definitive. He definitively put his foot in his ass in those.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I mean, and I get that. Long as you win the round, you win the round. There's no rule saying you got to dominate, put your foot in their ass to win the round.
There's no rule, but it goes to show you the like what we're looking at when it comes to that fight. Like, yeah,
no, I get it because. It also goes to show you like how hard people are trying to make swing rounds out of nothing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like I thought Canelo won the 1st round easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought he landed more. He kind of controlled the fight more. But then the 2nd round, Crawford stepped it up, and I'm like, okay, he took this one. Then the 3rd one, I think it was more nip and tuck.
Yeah, see, I thought Bud won the 1st round. Huh? Okay, I thought
he ain't doing enough to me. Like. Nigga landed like one shot.
I thought he was working the jab a little bit. It's a feel around. I feel like nobody really. Yeah, I guess he could be.
Canelo definitely did more in that fucking 1st round. I thought he landed like maybe like 3 shots. Like
yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm like damn.
I was viewing a space at the time when I was watching it, and I already knew the scores were going to be all over the place because after the 2nd round, somebody was like, "Oh, I had Canelo win the first round, but Crawford definitively won the second round. And somebody's like, what are you talking about? Canelo clearly won the second round. And I'm like, oh boy, it's going to be one of those fucking fights.
Nah,
So
I felt like Canelo clearly won the first, then Crawford came and clearly won the second, and then it was like, okay, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I could honestly look at my phone because I was damn fucking. I was texting you the score, how I had to fight and shit, like because I was texting my sister that shit, like, and so I kind of kept up with it.
I mean, honestly, until someone can actually figure out a way to actually put down Canelo, at least knock him down. He's always going to hit that weird plot armor about if it goes the distance and it's competitive.
At this point, you gotta do ref stoppages. Like you gotta really just keep the foot on the gas with Canelo. Like I feel like if this was a 15-round fight, oh my goodness, Crawford would have stopped this motherfucker.
Hey, but I won't lie. I salute Bud because the end of that fight, he was trying to go for it. I mean, he was trying to stop him. I mean, Canelo got a chin, obviously the lower weight from Crawford, but he was trying to go for it. He was trying to at least drop him.
He was hurting Canelo, bro. Canelo just knows how to Canelo has a great poker face, but he was hurt.
So looking at my scorecards, just now you made me like curious. Oh, what I gave Canelo the 1st, the 5th, the 8th, and the 9th, and that's it.
I don't know what my scorecards are. All I know is I definitely scored it in real time at 161-12.
The last 3 rounds, Crawford clearly put his foot in his ass.
Yeah, easily. Yeah,
because it was like Canelo did try to make a comeback in the later middle rounds, but like Crawford was just like, okay, let me, because there was one point where Crawford was retreating a little too much, but I think he was just trying to like charge up the final attack.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There was like maybe the 10th. It was like maybe 8th or 9th or 10th where he was like, I was like, you can't move around so much. Yeah, I feel like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but he was probably just trying to preserve a little bit of energy for the championship rounds.
Yeah, because if you're gonna do that, like you gotta know how to win rounds, autopilot. And Crawford was kind of controlling him. I think that's what allowed Canelo to kind of come back. But then Canelo, he ain't got enough stamina for a second win, so he'll come back and maybe win a round, but it ain't enough to like swing the whole momentum. And he started whooping ass. So.
Yeah, honestly, I can't really recall a fight where Canelo gasped but was actually got a second win. He's had so many. I mean, either he's consistently whooping ass or he gasses and just fights in a gas state.
That's like the second Triple G fight. The only fight I can remember him actually kind of fighting hard down the stretch. But I think it was more so, if I don't, this motherfucker gonna stop me, so I have to.
Yeah, too. But it wasn't like he was gassing. It was just more like he had up because Triple G because Triple G had already cut him by that point. He couldn't like let Triple G kind of land these fades on him, so he had to fight.
And then he hurt him too. Like what's that? I think it was a hook or an uppercut. Something rocked his ass.
Yeah.
So yeah. And Canelo just know how to fucking like he does have an in-ring reputation where it's like you worrying about his counter punches, but like he's tame right now. Like this ain't the same Canelo.
Canelo now. I mean, like I said, he's been fighting for 20 years. Like he's an old fighter.
He's old. He's younger. By 2 or 3 years than Bud.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's much more tread on the tires, much more rounds boxed for sure.
Yeah, see, that's what people need to understand, because for some reason, when niggas compare Floyd and Pacquiao, it's, Floyd's older. But it's like, it'd be the whole thing with the, but who fought more, who had more grueling fights type of thing. But people always be like, well, man, he's younger. Like, nigga, stop.
Yeah. People have a hard time, the difference between boxing age and biological age. There's a lot of fighters.
I hear that. Like, even Breadman says that stupid shit. And he's too smart to say that stupid shit, but he says it. I seen him say it on Twitter. I'm like, nigga, like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not a hard concept, but everyone knows if everyone has seen a fighter get old before they were old for various reasons. Like it's like for some reason though, it's just like I guess I guess it depends on if it's your favorite fighter, then you're like in denial or whatever. Like like Pacquiao and Floyd.
In Canelo's case, I mean, I think we can all agree he been on downward slope since Plant. Even the Plant fight, he looked like he was losing that fight until until he stopped him.
Yeah,
but Plant was competitive, but if Plant didn't allow Canelo to take so many easy, non-responsive punches, especially that hook to the body.
Yeah,
like, Plant really, dude, like you can't tell me Plant couldn't do what Crawford did with his size.
Yeah, but Plant's stamina is just as bad as Canelo's,
and his ring IQ is like even worse.
Yeah. Crawford's way better than Plant, though, to me. But
of course, but that's the thing. Is like sometimes if you just could use your physical dimensions correctly, that could make up sometimes for the skill gap. Like Crawford's up here, Caleb Plant is here for skill, but when it comes to physicality, Plant should be up here and Crawford's here. But for some reason, it felt like Crawford's here too. Like.
Yeah.
A nigga 5'9" is more powerful than a motherfucker who's a career super middleweight and like 6'1".
And because like Crawford,
come on.
Yeah, Crawford has very strong intangibles that you can't teach. He's mentally focused. Like he locks in. Like most fighters have a hard time locking in. Some like burn energy like a Plant does. Like they have a hard time really settling into a fight or warm up into a fight, depending on the situation. Crawford,
he had that nervous energy. Like at Crawford ain't nervous. Like it's cerebral. Like it's instinctive. Like he's one of those niggas. Like
he got that.
He's a fighter, but he's also a pure athlete too. Like it's rare you get both. That's like equal.
I mean, he got that, maybe I'm glazing, but he got that Kobe, Michael Jordan mentality. He got that dog in him. I'm just saying.
He's a steely reserve. Like, he believes that he can't lose. Like, most fighters, and he approaches every fight like that. It's very steely. It's very focused.
He has that innate something that, some athletes have, some don't. The greats have, and some don't have that.
Like, it's hard to get him off his purpose. Like, when he wants to whoop somebody's ass, that's what he wants to do. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah. In hindsight, what his mom forcing kids to fight him and shit probably ingrained in him. He can't lose.
I mean, obviously, his background obviously does definitely play a part because
that's just bad parenting. We're not going to celebrate that loser shit.
Not at all. But I mean, it plays a role. I think it plays a role.
Yeah, it does. But it's like, dude, like you know how many other hood rats think like that, and it did the reverse. Like Crawford's like 1 in a million that shit worked with.
Yeah. Because usually people that
anybody else, they trying to rob you in the alley now.
Yeah, like usually people who grow up like that become psychopaths.
Like it was either be Terrence Crawford or Marlo Stansfield, nigga. Like,
I mean, Crawford, in a different sense, Crawford's a psychopath. You know what I mean? In a different way.
Yeah, but
anybody who boxes is somewhat crazy. There's something in them that's crazy.
Yeah, like there's no sane person that boxes. It's just like some people box for something bigger than like a Manny Pacquiao. We've talked about him. Manny Pacquiao, is a legend, but still feels the need to train and box, even though he doesn't need to, because that's all he knows. Because he equates boxing with survival. Like it was either box or starve. And when you have that type of mentality, it's kind of hard to live normal, even when you don't.
And then he has a fun style too. So
yeah,
like. You're gonna want to hit the bag if you jumping around and you like that.
Yeah, but Manny Pacquiao is probably the type like he needs to go sleep on some rocks or some shit like that just to feel normal because that's his mentality now. You either fight or you starve. He doesn't even want his kids to do it because of the shit that he went through. Like when you find the purpose like that to box like that, it's not sane. Like it's. People will eat. It's either kill or be killed. Like, I gotta eat. You know what I'm saying?
That's the reason why he like 8 division champ or some shit. Not. It's like if he was born in America from a regular family, or even just born into like middle class, not even to wealth, just normal shit, he'd probably just be like a 5 division champion.
Right?
Because the motherfucker was malnourished all them earlier divisions.
Yeah. Motherfucker had to put rocks in his trunks just to actually make fucking weight. That's fucking, and that's like the minimum weight, the minimum weight divisions.
Yeah, like just imagine the weight moving up the damn super middleweight and shit.
His dad cook his dog and shit.
Yeah, his dad cooked his dog and everything. Like Manny Pacquiao grew up in a way that it's like, yeah, you have to be a psychopath to fight. Like, bro, and it shows, like, you can't. So boxers don't. They're not. Boxers don't like get punched in because they like it. If they do, then that's some other shit. But they do it because they want to get something and they want to get out. For the most part, they need to better their life.
But these are all these old niggas we speaking on. Like the new generation of niggas, they don't be in the trenches like that.
Right, and that's why you see Crawford is a throwback to that, because Crawford is like, okay, look, I'm gonna make this money anyways, but I can't. But he found something a higher purpose than making this money, which he's doing now. Like, he's making the type of money that he should have made earlier at Top Rank. That's a whole nother conversation though. But it's just like, yeah, when you find like a higher purpose of what you're doing, then yeah, like you succeed at a level. And that's a lot. What Crawford has is what few young fighters have today. Like, because they don't. Like, I mean, even the ones like a Jared Anderson, like, he didn't come from a rich background, but he just couldn't find a higher purpose to actually fight for. And then you see this shit that he's doing right now. He's doing nothing. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, Crawford deserves all the props in the world for just taking the best challenges and then succeeding, and like I said, I mean, and I'm glad too, because I mean, everyone knows it. Like, the videos, like he's still trending. His videos are still trending. The left hook video is still trending. Dude just showed up on Monday Night Football with his ring belt and everything like that. Like, yeah, he's getting the attention that he deserved, because he's like, yeah, he said it himself, this is for the nobodies. Like he worked, he grinded, and he's where he is right now. He got it from the dirt. Like that's him.
He up right now. That's a good look. The boxing gods were looking out because they was kind of fed up with Canelo. Like, Canelo needed this, and Canelo's still winning in a sense where, it's an embarrassing loss, but
I'm getting 9 figures in my bank wired to me.
Not only that, it's just honestly, I don't think I think he knew it was a chance he could lose, but I don't think he knew he would get beat up, because remember, he was running from the Benavidez beatdown.
Yeah, he was. He
low-key kind of got a little Benavidez beatdown. Like, I know this ain't no David Benavidez beatdown, but like the way his face was looking in the moments in the fight, like it,
and the funny thing is too, because
kind of close.
Yeah, I mean, and Canelo was like, there's not one. It wasn't one moment of bad sportsmanship. Like, he admitted that he lost. Like, he shook Crawford's hand, hugged him.
Canelo's taking the loss better than all his fanboys are.
Because the motherfucker expected to lose. This sorry ass, like this nigga. I could never pick this motherfucker to beat Crawford. Like, Canelo knew he was fucking washed. I mean, he knew this was the better look for his career.
I'm a Bud fan. I probably overrate him all time and shit, but I will say,
yes,
I was worried a little bit about I was a little worried about the power. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little worried if.
Yeah, man, dude, Canelo ain't got no fucking power like that, dude. Sorry ass Berlanga couldn't stayed in there for 12 rounds.
Yeah, I know he couldn't stop Ryder. He couldn't stop Berlanga and shit, but it was still
Ryder.
It was still a thing where, he was started at lightweight. He has the Gamboa shit, the Mean Machine and stuff.
Bro, before, dude, Crawford, come on, man, he got super middleweights in his camp. Yeah, I know Steve Nelson he got Lester Martinez in his camp.
Yeah,
I know he had to take some hard punches sometime. I know headgear, but look, this is the thing with Canelo. The reason why this is a safe fight for Crawford, because Canelo doesn't fight the way he would need to fight to beat Crawford. And Canelo's not the type of one-punch guy that get it. Like, that's like, Canelo don't have to, even prime Canelo will probably lose to Crawford as well. Yeah. Might be a draw, or they might need to fight 2 out of 3, but Crawford would end up being the better guy.
Yeah, because
Like,
Prime, and this is even to make light of Canelo's loss of physicality. Like Prime Canelo was 154, 160. That Canelo had slickness, had upper body movement slickness. He had combination punching. He jabbed.
Yeah.
He was defensively responsible, but could take a shot if need to. He knew how to roll with punches, everything like that. But once he got past 160, he was like, okay, yeah, I'm just power boxing niggas.
Because I saw somebody post a Prime, shout out Boxing Journal's Taj. He posted a Prime Canelo video, and I saw the head movement in the Danny Jacobs fight. It was really good. You know what I'm saying? But compared to the Plant fight, he showed, there's
but hold on, like let's remember, the Danny Jacobs was another 115, 113 type of fight.
It was a close ass fight. Yeah, it was a close ass fight.
He won the first half and then literally lost the second half because the motherfucker gassed.
But I'm saying the head movement pause was much more. You could see the difference in the head movement compared to the Plant fight in the highlights. You know what I'm saying?
The head movement and being able to take a step back to avoid.
But then too, like Jacob threw more punches than Plant. Plant ain't really. Some guys you could avoid their shots without having to do all the damn head work and twisting and turning and shit. Like Jacobs was throwing enough shots where you should defend and move your head, but Plant, nah.
Yeah, Plant took them shots and paid for it. Yeah, so, but yeah,
we see now with like we see like Floyd showed us you could stand in the pocket with Canelo, just be first and step around him.
Right.
Like Golovkin showed you could fucking out jab Canelo, just have a great fucking jab and be consistent with it. Bivol showed us you could go move in and out and you can outwork Canelo. Mm-hmm. Crawford showed us all of that and the above. Mm-hmm. Plus you could wail on Canelo because this nigga he can't swing back. He don't throw combos no more.
Yeah, no, Bud's hand speed, like, it was crazy how much faster Bud's hands were than Canelo's. Like Canelo was like could barely get his hands out of the holster to actually throw back. Like Bud was landing like 4 punch combinations on dude. Like it was the thing to do. Like doubling up on his rear hand, which I think I showed you. I sent the video to IG. Like that was.
I said Chris Bird used to do that shit all the time, but niggas ain't leaning him up.
Yeah, and that's Canelo's legacy right now. He's getting because everyone's pretty much now is exploiting his technical limitations, and this is something
I said that Canelo never really improved. Like even the prime version, he just does the shit he do now better. Like he can still get outboxed. He still can't cut off the ring for shit. Mm-hmm. He's still predictable. He still loads up and throws power shots with every shot.
Yeah, I remember too. Like when he fought Cotto. I remember I put money on the cab because I thought
travesty that shit went the distance.
Yeah, in fact, Cotto didn't even get hurt. That was the problem. Like he was like,
imagine a Miguel Cotto fight where he don't get hurt.
Yeah, it was like an 8-4 fight, and it was a competitive one at that. Like it was just like I know people were like memeing up, oh, Canelo's doing all this fancy shit, but Canelo's not getting, but Cotto's not getting dented. Like it's just like
I don't if you're gonna start doing all this fancy shit, you better be hurting the motherfucker. When Prince Nassim would do the fancy shit, he throwing rocket uppercuts on niggas.
Like Sweet Pea, God rest his soul, we do the same thing. He do all that shit in the ring. But then at the same time, he'd make the fight hard for cats. Like he'd stay in the pocket and make it hard for cats to actually
go to your body, come upstairs, like all that shit. Like niggas is just honestly, like I know I've been seeing the tweets where like this is what happens when you feast on the Munguias and the Berlangas and the Riders and all of them. Yeah. You do that for so long and you fight a real nigga and you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Salute, Chris Brown, what it do? Salute.
Salute, Chris. Salute, gang. Knew Bud would win the added weight didn't bother him at all. Maybe it helped solidify himself among the best ever. Yes, Crawford is he's up there now. Like I mean, he's clearly the number one fighter in the sport now. Like there's no question about that for the time being. So it's like Crawford, and he like I said, and he's doing it at an advanced age. Like it's not like Crawford is a young 38. Crawford has wear and tear.
Yeah, but when you fight every damn 15 months, it's not as bad. The nigga better than Keith. He just Keith Thurman with a damn routine.
And I understand why he didn't take a fight or fight like a Derevchenko or take a fight in between. The way they want to do it is, they want to add weight and bulk up properly. That's why his body looked different in different times. I felt like there was some science to. Obviously, there was a lot. They put a lot of time and resources into.
Motherfucker been training for this fight for a year.
Yeah.
Now I know now what I know. I think one of you guys created a poll for like next steps. Like, what's the next steps for?
Yeah, that was me. That was me. I made an impromptu one. Let me find it. Find it.
Yeah, because I definitely want to touch. I definitely remember. I just wanted to touch upon that one before.
I know my answer, but I want to hear y'all answer. Hold on, I'm scrolling. Mm-hmm. Okay, no, that's not it. I'll find it somewhere. So we did ask on Twitter. Check us out every platform, but this is on Twitter, Ring Gang Radio. We did ask what should be next for one Terrence Bud Crawford. We got defend the 168 belts, which is at 0%. Nobody voted for that. We got fight Benavidez or Bivol at 18%. My pick is try to capture a 160 belt at try to capture a belt at 160 with 43%, and 39% said retire. So basically, a good amount said either go to 160, which I think is the best, so he can win belts from 35 all the way to 68, or retire, which is a good option too. What'd y'all pick?
I think he should retire. Like, I mean, if you
retire, because he ain't gonna make the fights we want to see. So let's go.
I think retire too. But I think him getting a fight in Omaha, fighting Adames or something, just to have the distinction of like being a 160 champ. So you got belts from lightweight all the way through 68. That would that helps.
That'd be nice, but it's like
yeah, but middleweight unfortunately does not have a lot of heat going on because of a lot of other stupid shit that's going on in there.
And the thing is, see, middleweight kind of fucked themselves, because if all these niggas would have fought each other and kind of got the scalps, there would be one clear guy that you could say, hey, he need to make this 160 fight. But and this is kind of like how boxing is in general, but it's really for 160, because at 160, you got Adames, but it's like you got Janibek, you got Laura, but I'm looking at it like Janibek need to rematch Denzel Bentley. Like all these niggas on the same level.
I think Janibek's gonna move up, but to be honest, pretty soon here.
No one's the clear guy at 160, so make no sense.
Maybe Crawford could make 160, matter a little bit, just going down. I mean, Crawford being in the division.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like, it has to
not because if you're gonna fight some bum at 160. You could have just stayed at 154.
Exactly.
I listen to the boxing voice all the time during work and shit. And the whole topic today on a long ass show was he should fight Benavidez. I'm like, get the fuck out! Like, what are you?
Yeah.
That's fucking. That was Canelo's work.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to toss it on him because Turkey had a tweet saying, Benavidez, can you make 160?
Yeah, the feeler tweet, because his the shit, all the gears in his head is like, maybe I make Crawford versus Benavidez, and I would actually pick Benavidez to win that fight because Benavidez is too fucking big. It's like
they know that, because now it's like niggas is like, fuck it, we gotta beat this nigga somehow. Let's bring in David Benavidez. It's like come on.
Now, I mean, if they make that fight, then I'm like, okay, somebody wants to get Crawford beat. But if Crawford takes the fight and he beats Benavidez, then that makes Canelo look extra bad for not actually taking the fight.
Oh, Lord. Bro, like, Canelo can't even show his face in Mexico after that.
Hold on. Now, I seen Turkey's tweet. Fuck that. I'm not trying to see Turkey redirect Benavidez to Crawford just so he could protect his buddy Bivol. Fuck that. Fuck that.
And you're right. You're right, Pete.
And the reason why I added Bivol to it is because niggas was going off the lead saying, "Oh, I could see Crawford beating Bivol," in type now shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, that's
like niggas gotta the Canelo win got niggas acting kind of crazy.
Let Bivol fight Benavidez.
Shit, Bivol still got some better be work too. Them niggas still one apiece. Like, I need to see who the best Russian out there. Fuck that. Like, them niggas, like, I hate how niggas, like, once Bivol got the victory, then it's like, all right, I think we've been playing basketball long enough, guys. Yeah. We could go home. Yeah, my mom got meatloaf on the stove. Like no, motherfucker, run it back, bitch.
Yeah, I'm saying like
I hate that fuck shit. Like, god damn, I hate that shit. Like, oh, now you want to leave. Oh, now your jump started. Now it's too windy. Oh, now it's about to rain. No, nigga, check the fucking ball up, nigga.
But I will say this too. I mean, what will probably happen most likely is Turkey will probably maybe try to get a rematch with Bud and Canelo going. I mean that's probably going to be the most.
Nobody wants to see that.
I don't want to see that again. I don't.
Ellie Setback be the only person there. Like, like nobody. Like. Don't get me wrong. The fight was good. It was intense. It had its moments. But it wasn't good to the point where I need to see it again.
See it again. Yeah, I don't need to see it again. I don't need to see it again, man.
Like I could rewatch the first fight if I need to.
Do y'all think because Canelo has Turkey tweeted and there's obvious common sense that Canelo has a 3-fight deal with Turkey or 4. He has 2 more fights. Do you think he's gonna fight like Eubank next or some shit? Like have a easy, quote unquote easy touch and then maybe a Shiraz or something? You know what I'm saying? Like because I guarantee you if Bud drops the belts, thank God Bud has the belts because he's probably gonna drop them. So we'll get some fights. Some 168 scrap.
The Shiraz and Eubank Jr., they're not easy fights for Canelo.
No, they're not.
Canelo versus Shiraz sounds good. I'll take that.
Yeah, and I guarantee you it'll be for a vacant 168 belt somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll make it a title fight something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I
just feel like Canelo and Bud should retire.
Man. I can't imagine Crawford going to fight Billy. For no.
Well, here's the thing. I'll say this: Canelo. I said Crawford going to move down to 160. If he does move down to 160, I expect a lot of
154-pounders try to get that.
54 guys to be moving up.
Oh yeah.
Nah. We don't need another person to be chased around divisions, man.
No, hold on, no. Fuck that. If Canelo goes to 160, Virgil better be moving up. Virgil should go the fuck up to 160 to get that fight.
You mean Crawford?
You made Crawford go to 160, right?
Right. Crawford. Yeah, if Crawford go down to 160, Virgil. Yeah, Virgil should be.
That's my thing. If Crawford goes to 160, if Crawford goes to 160, I'm not saying he's a cash cow, but there's gonna be, people are gonna want to fight him. So you're gonna see a bunch of these 54 niggas probably want to go up.
But hold on.
That should have happened at 154. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
And it's not. Hold up, but it could. I mean, they weren't expecting Crawford to move up 168. They were expecting him to stay to campaign at 154. So that's not on them. That's on Crawford. Crawford made it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm saying,
I'm tired of this narrative. Like niggas, nobody was ever ducking fucking Crawford. There wasn't no agenda that PBC was afraid of Crawford. That's Aram's fucking cheap ass did not want to pay the PBC money to fight these niggas. He had no problem paying whatever nickel and dime he needed to pay goddamn Felix Diaz. So don't get me started on this. Well, he was blackballed from goddamn PBC welters and Shut the fuck up. Y'all treating this nigga like he fucking Cuban Link or somebody. Like, no. Killing me with that stupid shit. Like Bud got the most weirdest fucked up narratives around his career. Like, god damn.
I already know if Crawford moves down to 160, I already know Zayas will be on the line with Gustavo saying, hey, I got the WBO 154. Let me do that whole little thing to get me up to 160 to get that fight.
Yeah.
He will be on the line with
well, because you already know once Janabek moves up, Xander's gonna definitely fight for the 160 WBO belt. Like against somebody.
All this fucking belt hopping, weight chasing bullshit. Like there's too many names at 154. The motherfucker, like, unless you're Jamel Charlo and you done cleaned out 2 eras of different niggas, like, stay your ass at 154.
Well, hold on. Well, in the case of guys like Zayas and Virgil, they don't got much more fights left at 154 anyway, because they're kind of, it's not easy for them to make that weight. So they're going to be up sooner than later anyway.
Did they say this or what?
Have you been seeing how hard it is for them to cut the weight, especially Zayas? Did you see that weight cut from Zayas the last fight? That shit.
Like, fucking Ortiz just got the 154.
Yeah, there's strong rumors he's gonna move. He might fight Centillion because Centillion somehow up high in the WBO rankings at 154 now. So I guarantee you he'll fight him in Puerto Rico. Then hopefully he wins that fight. And
then at that point, 154 just need to just all collectively move up to 160. If niggas is doing this stupid shit.
Yeah.
And then everybody at 147 move their dumb asses up to 154.
My slogan, make welterweight great again, is gonna be to make middleweight great again, because we just got a fucking, no offense, a fucking Irish bum winning a welterweight title last Saturday.
Yeah, look at the Irish.
Yeah, no, Crawford and Canelo, like I said, that was a hell of a highlight on a card that was very up and down, like very to get.
Yeah. Before we go, we gotta talk about before we get to the next shit. Like we gotta talk about the logistics of the card, like and the numbers and shit.
Yeah. And here's the thing with this one, there were fights like there was enough good fights in there that could have been on the main card, and there were fights in there that could have just been the hors d'oeuvres on the shit on the prelims and shit like that. It could have been okay. There's fights going on, and then the main card. And this is where the Netflix cards have had issues, because
they're setting up too many. Like they're like honestly, it's like a gift and a curse. They're trying to make so much quality boxing. Mm-hmm. They don't know which bouts to prioritize.
Because there's no boxing people at Netflix. That's the problem.
Dude, it don't sound like there's no boxing people with Turkey. You having this fucking prospect opener with 6 fights fighting a 10-rounder on the beginning of a Netflix card?
No, there's a difference though, because Turkey's cards outside of Netflix, like the Shakur card, that one was up to down. Like that.
I'm talking about this Netflix shit we got tonight, the other night. Yeah. That shit was fucked up. Yeah, that shit was trash. Like too many fucking good cards were on the prelims, and they just happened. Like I missed most of them because the shit just happened. I be thinking cards are going to be on the main card for Netflix. Like, but the way they advertise and promote it, it's like they give you a list of 20 fights and they pick and choose randomly last minute what's going to go on Netflix and then what's going to be on the YouTube. It's like there's no rhyme and reason. Like, why you got this fucking prospect opening up the whole card? Why is a rematch that was a great fight the first time? Why is that on the prelims?
Yeah, and that's
why is Vargas and Walsh the fucking co-main?
Bro, hold on, bro. That fight almost made people miss the main event. I can't tell you how many.
That's probably why the numbers dropped.
I can't tell you how many.
Dude, look, bro. You open up TikTok. I opened up TikTok on Sunday. There must be like 20, 30 different videos of motherfuckers complaining about the goddamn start time for the main event. Niggas up here like, yeah, me waiting for Canelo Crawford.
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude, like, motherfuckers need to just, like, it's frustrating because it's so easy, so simple.
Right, because the Netflix card, like, if you want to put Walsh and Vargas Jr. in there, they could have been the opener on the main card, and then Bohacek and Adams could have been the second fight.
Vargas, no, those motherfuckers did not need to open shit. Maybe in the back or somewhere.
Maybe put them after Bohacek at Adams, so niggas can go to the gas station and get a beer real quick or something.
Nah, I'm tired of this, dude. You see how the Jake Paul Tyson shit went? We need to have action fights all the way up. That's when motherfuckers is goddamn watching. Because it's easy to when you look. The thing is, if motherfuckers are scrolling through and they put it on Netflix real quick and they see 2 niggas just looking at each other, that's not giving them the incentive to just keep watching.
Well, there's the thing, the Jake Paul shit, because the opener on the main shit was horrid, like on that.
But then you had fucking 2 fucking back-to-back fight of the years.
Well, one of them was really the fight of the year. The other one was just a really good fight. Because the other one
got fuck out of here, nigga, you hater, dog. That was 2 fight of the years back to back.
We talking about Billy Martinez?
No.
I'm talking about Serrano Taylor in the fight before that.
Yeah, which was Abel Ramos and Barrios, which was just a good fight. It wasn't anything great.
I feel like this year we got a lot of top 10-ish fights, but like, has there been a fight of the year? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there's been fight of the years. Yeah. Like there's been plenty of fight of the years.
Which one, Pat? I mean, we watched a lot of the box. Like, which one, Pat? I'm trying to think. Jog my memory.
I mean, obviously we had Callum Smith and Boazzi. We had we had the fucking Taraji and Akui in Japan. You had Beck the Bully on. Golden Boy had a couple of those. Yeah, Golden Boy had a
Bully
couple.
Fulgham, but Bully Fulgham was really good too.
Yeah, Bully, Beck the Bully Fulgham. Like they've been fight of the years, but like I said, but the problem is the big fights are not fight, except for maybe Better Beef Bivol too, if you want to put that up there. But the big fights are not the fight of the years. And he had Serrano and Serrano and Taylor 2 was the fight of the year. But I think those they're fight of the years, but it's just like the main events that should be fight of the years, they're not. That's
my whole point. Look, the fights gotta be good, like consistently. Like if the opener is mid, the second fight gotta be good. The co-main gotta be good. The main event gotta be good. Like they need to gradually get better. Like
right, and like I said, I mean this thing, Bohacek and Adams is a fight of the year, but it was on the prelims. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, imagine if you had Bohacek and Adams, and then you had Lester Martinez, and then you had the main event.
Yeah,
that's a great night of boxing.
Yeah,
numbers would have stayed. But like King P said, I think people realized like the matches were inconsistent. So yeah. I think a lot of niggas went to chill or went to sleep when the Vargas fight was on. They gave that like maybe a couple rounds and said,
that was my beer break fight but that fight pissed me off so much because I think Walsh and Vargas knew the importance of having a co-main spot. Instead, you have one who had problem, one that was back foot boxing and the namesake of one of the most offensive fighters in the last 25 fucking years, back foot boxing. And the other one,
your dad can't be Fernando Vargas and you up here back foot boxing and doing ballerina shit.
Yeah, and then the other one who I don't know what he was. All he had to do was going forward, but he had ineffective offense, and it made for just bad viewing. Like
he was big for no reason.
Yeah, it wasn't. On paper, it wasn't mid. It wasn't supposed to be mid.
I actually I warmed up to the fight because it was two guys with zeros, but it definitely didn't live up to it. Colin Walsh is very basic.
But see, that's the thing. Like motherfuckers gotta stop looking at this undefeated shit. Sometimes, like you'll have an undefeated matchup and niggas is like somebody's old gotta go, and niggas fight like it. And sometimes niggas is undefeated and somebody's old gotta go and they don't fight like it. Like you're not guaranteed to get a great fight just because niggas is undefeated. Some niggas they don't fight to win in that situation. They fight not to lose.
And what kills me though with Vargas, dude, because Vargas, like I've seen this fight, Vargas has power. All he had to do was just walk forward and throw. His father was telling him to go to the fucking body. What the fuck was he doing?
Is his dad the main trainer? Is Fernando?
Yeah, his dad's the main trainer. Yeah. Your father is one of the best offensive fighters in the last 25 years. He's telling you to go to the body. He's not telling you to moonwalk around the fucking ring. Like, come on, like that shit was pissing me off. Like, you're Fernando Vargas Jr. Fight like it. How you 17-0 with 15 knockouts and afraid to throw punches?
You said why he don't fight like his father? Because he saw his father get beat up on later in his career and said, "Fuck that! I ain't fighting like that."
I mean, hey, but we remember the Vargas fights though. You know what I'm saying? Vargas.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, dude was champion at what 18 or some shit like that. Bro was he put in work and his son is over there. He talked about I worked in the ditch for 8 years ago. Now I'm in the co-main spot. Yeah, he clearly wasn't. Clearly something wasn't on his mind. He was
happy he started late box. He was happy to be there. I could tell.
He was just happy to be there. He was probably looking like, damn, I hope
because Colin Walsh is basic. I feel like a guy like Lubin would stop him early, stop Walsh early. I'm just like I can't even think of the best 154 pounder that guy Walsh could be. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was like I said, it was a beer break. Like I drank 2 beers during that fight. And something I didn't do during the Billy versus Martinez, like them niggas took it all the way back. Like my only complaint about that fight was it should have been 12 rounds. Maybe there wouldn't be no damn draw.
It should have been the co-main. It should have been the co-main. But
outside of that,
Walsh is the UFC Fight Pass guy, so they're gonna give him a push type of.
I understand why it wasn't the co-main though. So
Yeah, I do too. But in hindsight,
So why wasn't it the co-main? I don't understand. Explain to me. Help me understand.
I mean, it was basically just to help Bomac, because Bomac is he's training Lester and then training.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
So they didn't want to have him go back to back right afterwards.
Right
so
after that makes sense.
They wanted to put Lester.
Man, it don't matter if you're gonna have a fucking podcast between the goddamn fight. What this nigga gonna do? He just eat Cheetos? He gonna eat honey Cheetos? Like,
but I mean, you want to give Bomac equal time with both guys, so you could go with Lester early, and then after that you can go right with Crawford.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that's basically.
I mean, I get it. I mean, you're right, but I feel like if you're gonna have a podcast between the fight, it don't matter. But I get it.
Yeah, no,
I doubt Bomac knew that.
You know, so he been in boxing long enough. Goddamn, that's one thing Dana got right about a fucking at least them turkey fights, it be podcasting between them motherfuckers.
Yeah, and Billy Martinez though, like I mean, that was the fight we said that was gonna be the fight was gonna be the fight of the year, and that shit, like I said, them motherfuckers were throwing combinations like it was just like there was no give, like it was like just mind-numbing punishment. They didn't take a step back, none of that shit like that. Like I mean, I don't think I've seen a super middleweight fight swing like that in a minute. Like usually, there are style clashes that make good fights, but them niggas just said, okay, look, we're gonna stand in the middle of this ring, and we're just gonna swing. We're gonna throw combinations at each other, and until somebody falls. And yeah, that fight was incredible. Like even the casuals, like because I was on my Facebook, like and people were like, yeah, that undercard fight was like one of the best fights that they ever seen. Like that shit was trending. Like people were fucking with that fight.
Yeah. So even my dad called me, texted me about the fight and stuff. He put me on the boxing. But he was texting me about that fight. He said I like this fight. He didn't know the guys, right? But he was like, I like these two guys.
Yeah, that was a quite like they did super middleweights like justice because outside of Canelo like holding the belts of ransom,
both those guys would probably beat this version of Canelo. like
with that work rate, shit.
Yeah, and Billy's work rate is crazy because Lester's usually a guy. I mentioned in the chat. If he had more seasons, I don't know what it is, but if he created some space and not fight in Billy's fight for most of the fight, he could have hurt him in mid range or long distance. He could I feel because Billy's beatable, and Billy, I feel like can get chinned. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
his work rate's fucking nuts. His work rate's really crazy. I can't even hate though. His work rate's ridiculous.
Yeah, and Luke, any fighter with output and chin is a hard fight for Canelo. Yeah, and like I said, and they're fairly young. Lester's for young. I'm not sure how old and Billy is. But it's like, yeah, that type of fight will definitely tax Canelo something like serious.
So did everybody have that fight a draw though?
I was fine with it.
No, I did not.
I had Martinez winning.
I thought.
What the fuck did y'all niggas see to have Martinez winning though?
Lester clearly won.
Yeah.
See, this is shit. I don't see a clearly anything.
See, I thought because Lester don't really have a promoter and and Billy's on top.
Lester was beating Billy at his own game. Like he made it hard. He made the fight harder, but he was clearly
he made that shit. Bro was literally backing up, throwing like shoe shines. He was getting outworked.
No, Lester was on the ropes too much towards the end. He was letting Billy push him back on the ropes.
Yeah, did you see the fight we saw?
He was more accurate than Billy.
He was more clear. He was landing.
I don't know about accurate. Like
he was landing the cleaner shots, but I felt they were going to give him Billy the nod because the work rate and also he's on top rank and they'll probably give him
honestly I felt like Billy should have won that, but I thought a draw was like the best accurate because I don't think neither guy clearly won 6 rounds.
I mean, I was cool that it wasn't like a robbery, but I felt that Lester won that shit on some 6-4 shit. That was just me.
I think I love that fight. I wanted to run it back, but I want to see the belts dispersed and maybe they can reconvene if they both get belts or something. I think I don't want to see it right away, but I think let them Lester get some fights, maybe get a belt or Billy get a belt and run it back eventually because it was a great fight. I mean,
like Luke said, Lester will probably have the edge in range because Billy is a fun fighter, which he is. Like I enjoy watching his fights, but he is flawed. He has some real flaws.
And the crazy part is like he's so flawed, but he just fought a nigga to a draw who should be more skilled than him, but he didn't look that more skilled than me. Like them niggas both look equal to me. Like
truthfully, and Billy probably.
I wasn't impressed by Martinez, but I wasn't impressed by him, Billy. Like I just saw two niggas fighting.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, and Billy fought
and it wasn't even a fight of the year. Let's be honest.
Oh, it was.
It had no knockdowns.
Nigga, that was a fight. That was the fight of the year if I ever saw one. That is a fight of the year. That's not no damn Barrios Ramos, nigga. That's
that ain't no fuck. Barrios Ramos is better than this shit, man. The type of punches these niggas weren't throwing. This shit was more.
They were throwing combinations to each other. I don't know what fight. Like they were throwing.
It's the type of punches. This nigga was throwing like bullshit hooks. Like niggas ain't really throw no variety of punches. Like hell no. Like this was a very good fight.
The head and body. I don't know what you're talking about. Them niggas were throwing heat at each other.
And Billy was throwing. Martinez was backing on the ropes, suiciding.
Pat, real quick. Let me ask Pat. What's the better 168 fight? The Fulgham Beck the Bully or that one? To you, I was wondering because
that's hard because. The Beck the Bully Fulgham had only by a little bit because they had a little bit more drama and Beck the Bully dropped too late.
A little bit more drama. He dropped late,
he dropped. Yeah, that was a better fight because they were both still slugfest, but just the ending of the Beck the Bully Fulgham fight edges it for and Billy Martinez because that shit.
What's his name? The Callum Smith and Boazzi fight was better than this.
Oh yeah, I mean that's still my fight of the year so far. Like that's still
like this shit. It was just missing something. It's like the punches. Like I got bored with the way they was throwing punches. Like they literally had like no variety. Like Martinez supposed to have all this fucking skill niggas talking about, and he every time like he jabbed and set up a shot, he would piece up and Billy and push him backwards. But for some reason, he didn't want to do that, and he made the fight hard. He's backing up like since I scored ring generalship, he didn't look like he was in control.
I was so frustrated. I was like, if back up, create a little bit of space, and you would definitely catch him because he stunned him a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, this nigga Martinez stunned him and Billy like maybe 4-5 times in that fight, and he never tried to just adjust to kind of take him down or put up a notch. Like motherfucker, I picked this nigga to win by knockout. So if I'm being this critical, like I wanted this nigga to win, but he didn't win that fucking fight to me.
Hold up, Pete. Who'd you have winning?
Yeah, he had Martinez winning too.
Oh, yeah, Martinez winning.
And when y'all niggas say clearly y'all make it seem like it's a robbery when y'all say clearly, because I ain't shit clear about that goddamn fight. Low level ass wannabe 2019 fight of the year ass fight.
No, I mean, no, that's a clear fight. Like I said, but you ain't got to see.
Yeah, for 2025.
Let me ask you
that shit ain't no goddamn fight. Very good fight.
What was a better fight? That fight or the main event? Crawford Canelo was better to you, or and Billy?
I probably enjoyed Crawford Canelo a little more.
Yeah, Crawford. I enjoyed Crawford Canelo, but and Billy Martinez has his point because, like I said, they're two different fights because one was a little bit more skillful. Yeah, so it was a skillful domination. The other one was CTE.
I needed more skill. Like it wasn't enough skill to get me impressed. Like all of it was in Billy just marching forward, da 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 da, bop bop bop, and then Billy back it up, left hook counter, right hook counter. It was the same shit every round, like no variety.
I will say this though, Bohachik Adams had more variety, and it was just almost a similar type of fight. Like they
agreed, yeah.
Last question about
that. Now them niggas was throwing like.
Would both these guys beat Pacheco? Diego Pacheco?
Probably, yeah.
Pat, let me ask you, Pat, because would Iglesias beat both these guys, Osleys?
He has a chance. He can, but I need to see more from him. I mean, the Shishkin win was good, but I need to see a little. I need to see just a little bit more just to see. But he would.
All these niggas on the same level, man. Ain't nobody.
I'm just happy Bud won because now these 168 guys that have haven't got their chance should hopefully now get a chance to fight for vacants or something. I mean, because Bud will drop the belt, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if Bud decides he wants to defend the 168 belts, God bless him. But yeah, no, but super middleweight though, it definitely has talent. Like, it has bubbling talent just waiting there. And with Bohachek and Adams though, one thing that's for sure, because like I said, 154 is one of them. Like I said, it's a division where if you don't get to where you need to be, you can be deteriorated. Bohachek is starting to deteriorate from his style of fighting. That's for damn sure. Like Adams, like in the last 3 rounds, dude was stutter stepping. Like you could tell that Adams was trying to set him up for a kill shot because Bohachek just couldn't dent him. Like Adams is one of them super brolic niggas. Like that nigga came in that ring, he's like Bohachek is laying heat on him, and Adams is just shrugging that shit off. Adams returning the heat, and Bohachek is like staggering and going to the ropes and stutter stepping and moonwalking.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of heavy bag work on Bohachek. Like he was just.
I was like, God damn! Like this was just like me going off my 200-pound heavy bag back in the day. I was like, they was landing serious heavy bag combinations on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Billy, that's the thing. And Billy was pissing me off because Martinez was too, because it got to a point where Billy was just he was on autopilot. And I feel like when the nigga get into that routine mode where it's not even an instinct or a thinking, they're just that's when you're supposed to kind of slow shit down, take a step back, counter, really get your shots off. And it never happened.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, the fight that they made themselves difficult, and it still turned out to be a great fight. I'm pretty sure a rematch is probably being negotiated as we speak.
I still pick Lester for the rematch, but it's like, dude, like jab, my nigga, like throw some straight punches. Like this shit felt like Fight Night Champion, where both niggas just they button mashing and just throwing haymakers.
The button mashing. He fought in Billy's fight, and Billy again. I'm not as sold. I mean, I don't think Billy's as bad as King P or some people think he is, but he's shown he'll probably win the belt at 168 when the belts drop. I mean, more than likely.
I can see both of them winning a belt. It's just not against each other. Because these niggas is like no adjustments. Like, and I just feel like Lester Martinez, he really kind of let that fight slip from his hands, man. Like it was right there.
I said it was. You said it wasn't experienced. I think it was maybe that, but also maybe Bomac could have done a better. I don't know in the corner. I don't know what it was, but
it's a ring IQ skill thing. Like I get the whole experience, but it gets to a point where you gotta like wake up and be like, hold on, like this shit ain't working. Let me try this, or because it was late in the fight where he threw like a 1-2. And it sent this nigga and Billy backwards. And I'm like, bro, like, where was that all night? Like, just a regular fucking jab. But you know what it is? A lot of niggas, they hit the bag in the mitts and they don't extend their shots. I see it all the time at Crunch when niggas be hitting the bag. Like, motherfuckers, they'll just stand in front of the bag and just wail on it. Even when you see Ricky Hatton throws the same type of punches on the bag, but he has footwork and he's moving in and out, moving his head better. These niggas just fucking robots. And that's how Martinez and Billy were looking at one point. I'm just like, yo, y'all change it up. Like get some distance. Like why are you voluntarily going back to the ropes? Like,
I mean,
at least when Jermaine Taylor backed into the ropes, he would bounce off and throw 1-2s. Like, you're not even doing that, nigga. Like, you start slugging with him again. Like,
I mean, whatever it was, that fight got a lot of praise. Like, I mean, the casuals liked it.
Yeah. I saw like he'll go back to Guatemala, not have the Berlanga tour, but he was trending in Guatemala, so he's kind of it's a good look for him because he didn't lose. He could have lost that fight. Honestly, he could have lost that fight.
Yeah, that's why I think the draw was the best score for that shit because neither one. Because if Billy. He could have made some adjustments, and Lester Martinez could have made some adjustments. And I really get on Lester Martinez for it because he visibly had Billy hurt several times. Like, damn, bro. Like,
I guess sometimes people are just so entrenched in the fade that it's just like they don't know they don't really adjust. It's just like, okay, I just need to continue to do what I need to do and hope that the dude falls or the final bell rings. It's one or the other.
Because he was having success with it, but I think you're right. I think it is one of those, like, you know what? This is great. You just
Yeah.
that's when the corner. That's when your trainer supposed to be like, "Hey, nigga, calm down. Like, stop fighting this fight." I know Kevin Cunningham would have cursed him out 3 times for that shit.
And definitely got to do a good honorable mention to one of the prelim fights. And usually the Saudi Arabian fighters that Turkey be putting on there, like Muhammad Alkel, are garbage. I don't ever want to see him in a 10-round fight again. But he had
especially as a fucking opener.
But he had a 17-year-old in the prelims on there, Sultan Al Mohammed and Caraballo. That was the hardest 4-round fight I've seen since like Friday Night Fight with Tyrell Hendricks and Mike Gavronsky. Like that was hard. Like I couldn't believe, and he was 17-year-old. And I'm not a fan of 17-year-olds taking 4 rounds, 12 rounds of punishment in 4 rounds because that's what he was doing.
God damn, it was a.
It literally what like that's what I was saying in Twitter in real time. I was like, yeah, because I was shocked at what I was seeing. I was like, God damn, like they're throwing hard, and it was a four rounds. I was like, damn, that was a hard fucking fight. But Turkey, you can bring that little motherfucker back in there and just tell him that it's good. It's good to kind of. It's good to not take shots. Like he's 17 years old. He don't need to be taking hard fights.
Yeah, because this is the thing. Like I don't mind what Turkey does. Like if you got the clout like that and you could damn put your boys on, do it. But make sure these niggas is up on the up and up with it though. Like, and I say that as a nigga who be trying to put people on. I would never try to like put somebody on and they're trash to the point where niggas is pulling me to the side.
No.
Ever bring this nigga over here again.
Yeah, like
I had this nigga fight.
Like I couldn't help but be thoroughly impressed because that's a 17-year-old catching wreck like that. I'm like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Like that was good.
But bring him back, or maybe wait a little while. Then bring him back. Like,
like
he need like a 90-day break.
Yeah, like I mean, I get 17. I mean, he's 17. He'd shake it off. But it's just like, damn, that's not good for development to be having.
But too many niggas died this year, bro. So like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like you 17 taking down Foreman Lyle type fades in a 4-rounder, bro. Like.
You gotta calm down, like
man.
Like you trying to have a long career, bro.
You can't have these damn Campbell Hatton type fights that early, bro.
Yeah, absolutely not though. And that was his debut. Like
no, it gets worse. Yo, his debut, bro.
I fully recommend anyone to find that fight. If it's on Netflix, I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix or YouTube. Find that fight. Like it was hard. And I was saying
it was his debut.
And I don't say this a much. I don't say this a lot about prelim fights like this, but that was a hard fight. I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Oh, hey, what up, Lukey? Salute. Discord boxing chat. Salute. What it do?
Yeah, and Jermaine Franklin, like as an American heavyweight, you have intangibles. You can clearly fight though, but I'm gonna need you to stay ready. Like I get it, you are a last minute replacement for Big Baby Miller, but to go into the ring and you won your fight against that big Russian oaf, Dacheko. But come on, bro. Like there was clearly openings you could have gotten, and you couldn't really do it because you wasn't in condition. You didn't stay ready. You took the fight because of the money, but you didn't stay ready. And we respect your ability. Like you're an American heavyweight, you probably could give some top heavyweights problems, but we need you to stay in shape because that was a terrible fight to watch. Dacheko.
Yeah, when you're on that level, you need to kind of maintain some type of shape all the time because you never know when that call coming.
Right, and Dacheko, like that big Russian oaf, I don't ever want to see him fight. How do you gas after 3 rounds and then all you can do is lean on somebody and clinch because you're afraid to get hit with some shit that's coming back at you? Now get this nigga the fuck up out of here, yo. That's why I'm glad. That's why I'm glad that Franklin got the upset. But I like if he's brought back on a Turkey card or whoever, just be in shape, bro. You could have been 30 pounds less. You would have stopped, dude.
God damn, how much was he weighing? Shit.
He was out of shape. Like he was not in shape at all. Like he was really out of shape.
Wow. And it's crazy because when I went live the other night, I think it was a Thursday. I know the pilot was in the comments. somebody actually brought up fucking Jermaine Franklin. Like, well, what you think about Jermaine Franklin? That's my boy. I'm like, damn. Okay, like, yeah.
Like Jermaine, like we all respect
he's quality.
Jermaine
I mean, I liked him before. Like,
yeah, like we all respect Jermaine Franklin, but that was just a fight. I was just like, if he was in shape, he could put on a better performance because when you're in shape, sometimes you're not as sharp as you are to take advantage of these counters and stuff that someone is like giving you. And I think that really hindered his performance. But he was more active than dude, so he got the win. So it's just like, I mean, it was a terrible fight, but Franklin, please be better, bro. We like, you can cause upsets, and like you've already gave Joshua and White good hard fights.
Got robbed against White.
Yeah, and you haven't been down yet as a pro.
Something.
You have a chin. You haven't been down as a pro. Like you can still do something. Just need you to stay in condition.
Yeah, because if Johnny Rice is damn staying in shape and like lifting weights and ain't blowing up, like, like if he's somehow holding on to the hope of a call, like I know y'all niggas can. Like the fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Like shit. Like come on.
Now I know, LB, I know you have some bars for the the broadcasting and shit like that. So I know you want to go get that shit up before we move on to Monster.
Oh no, it's just just the whole. Like I get it. Like we gotta trim the fat on these cards, bro. Like nobody asked for a fucking concert.
Yeah, no, the concert was. I was just like
a Battle of the Bands concert at that, where y'all got an American rock band. Then you got the mariachi. Then you got this Mexican nigga. Then that motherfucker. That's like, what are we doing? Like, like this ain't like the Apollo show. Like, get these niggas out of here and let's fight, man. Like,
like
come on.
Like the commentary. I mean, it was disjointed at times. Like, because when the MMA guy was more prepared to me, more professional than Ward and Max. And Max was a shill. I'm sorry, Max. Like,
I feel like Max and Ward be in their own world sometimes.
Yeah, honestly, like Max Kellerman. At one point, at one time Max was good, but but now he's clearly on some other shit. He shills too damn much, So like
and you can tell like he's trying to mask like excitement with like ignorance. Like he'll say some stupid shit just for like I don't know, man. It's just he sucks right now. I don't even want to break it down in detail. He don't even deserve that. Hey, Rob, what it do?
And it sucks too because both Ward and Max clearly know what's going on in boxing, but for whatever reason, they can't get on the page in terms of it just call the fights as it is. There's got to be something extra with them. Max is just chilling. Ward is just some sort of agenda, either that goes against what he actually is or what. It's weird.
Yeah, I get tired of that shit. Like, yo, can we bring back Al Bernstein for shit like this? Like, y'all killing me, man. Like, damn, Steve Forrest, somebody. Like, enough of you. Yeah, Rob, Danny Carey and Adam Jones set was fire. Sorry. Man, it's like I get it, bro. Like, it's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it, but no one's trying to hear that at fucking 12:30, 12:45. Yeah. Like, look, if that's the case, y'all need to damn cut down on all these goddamn prelim fights. Like, people is missing out on fights, period, because y'all try to have 20 fights from fucking 4:00 till 1 a.m.
And the wild thing is, like, Turkey had cards on Wednesday and Thursday. You could have put some of that shit on Friday if you wanted to be on that. If you want to be on that time, and then
like why even Wednesday and Thursday? Like, if you gonna just do Friday and Saturday, Friday could be the whole prelims. Let these niggas have their own night, and then you come back on fucking Saturday. If you have a prelim card, let that shit be just 2 motherfucking fights, and then you get into the main card.
Yeah.
Not goddamn Wealth TV marathon fucking cards, yo. Oh. Like, I hate that shit. Cause cause look, dude, life is too demanding. You're gonna end up missing some fights. Like, I want niggas to enjoy themselves and all that, but like Rob, like if Adam and all them dudes that you fuck with, if that would have happened at 11:00 and the ring walk was 11:30, okay, I give you that. That mean at least by midnight the fight almost over type shit.
Yeah, no, but
the fight starting at 1. Stop.
Motherfuckers were actively saying like, I'm gonna go to bed and wait till tomorrow. Like, because
knowing the Inoue fight is on in the morning.
Oh, and we'll get into that in a little bit.
Like what? It's like choosing between children. Like, okay, I got Lisa's recital, I got Bart's football game. Like what the fuck, man? Like, come on.
Trim the fight, get people like with AC Slater and fucking Tarver and them. Like have them take a shot at the main commentary then.
Thank you. Like honestly, like I know niggas love Ward, but Ward has the personality of a goddamn bag of nickels. Like, what the fuck do y'all be wanting to listen to him and his goddamn Virgil Hunter? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Virgil Hill. Him and Virgil Hunter, they made for each other. Like, I don't want to listen to them niggas comment on a boxing match ever in my life. You can bring back Kevin Kelly. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Kevin Kelly was nice. He was actually nice on the mic.
No, he was, but I know some people they didn't really like his voice or his lisp or something. Like, niggas be bitching about everything. But I fucked with Kevin Kelly's commentary. Like, it's a random name. Yeah.
Yeah, hell, bring back Too Sharp too. Too Sharp was nice on the mic too.
Too Sharp. Fucking, where's Bobby Ches, yo? Like,
well, no, Bobby Ches is part. I mean, he's damaged. Like he's.
Oh yeah. But damn, I fucked with him too.
Like, he was. Yeah, but he's damaged. Like, honestly, if he ever, I don't think he's ever gonna come back. He's not gonna do that again. Like, he's not the same.
He said, "My bad, bro. I'm out on the West Coast. I feel y'all paid." You see what I'm saying? Thank you, bro. Like, that means a lot. Cause fuck. Was that the Alcoholics Far Side show? They put the fight on at the end of the show. Oh damn, that's what's up. Like, cause hip hop and boxing go together like peanut butter and jelly.
They go hand in hand. Yeah, like, Turkey's show on Thursday was on some KO Nation shit. That I have to admit that shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It seems like Turkey has some good intentions with certain shit, although he has that main character syndrome too. Like, I don't mind it if just get the logistics sorted out. Like, I feel like he could give us a better product than he's giving us. Like, just calm down, scale it back, just think a little bit.
He just has to. He just has to listen to people.
That too, but that's the thing. No motherfucker like that ain't trying to listen to shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's cutting the checks. He's gonna do what he thinks, and I mean, and that's the way it's not gonna be. Like, I mean, only really the zone people can probably tell him like what he can and can't do, and so it makes for interesting situations with some shit. Now, Miss Bitch, Tim is locked down with Top Rank, so I mean, Tim is just making commentary in his car. He's done. Yeah, he's
I'm not fuck with Tim Bradley. I always fuck with Tim Bradley's commentary. Like one thing I guess that gets me with the commentary, if you sound like you love boxing and you want to be there, and that's what kills me with Ward. It sounds like it's really a job, and it's like I watched your career and you boxed like it was a job. I don't want to fucking hear you talk about boxing like it's a fucking job. Like, get the fuck out of here. But Tarver and Bradley and all these other niggas, even Keith Thurman, like, they all sound like they love boxing and they're having fun. Like, they don't mind. Like, they sound, the way they commentate, it sounds like they're doing it for free. Like, it's like, oh shit, like, yo, y'all niggas watching boxing? Hold on, give me a headset. Fuck it, I'll be here.
Yeah,
like, I mean, that's the vibe I want.
I mean, the MMA guy sounded more enthused about what he was watching than those two.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Like, enthusiasm goes a long way in boxing.
It was kind of odd and weird because I do watch UFC, the big events. It was weird hearing that guy, and I was kind of annoyed at first, but he was the best out the bunch, I would say, overall.
Yeah, because he did his homework. Basically, he came prepared.
Yeah.
So that's
Max Kellerman, he carried over his HBO shilling. Now he's going OD because he knows that turkey bag runs deep, and he's gonna, keep getting that back.
Yeah. So the commentary was just where it was just.
But I want to mention real quick on the Max Kellerman. I do shout out Canelo for saying, boxing is top dog, not UFC. When Max made that comment.
Yeah, Max is just like wilding out, like it's just like, get this nigga up out of here, with this. Yeah, like I mean, like you're a boxing guy. Like you're the one that had a whole public access show back in the day, and extolling how great Sweet Pea was. But now you're talking about UFC. Is like nigga, like if you don't.
Yeah, that's probably the best punch Canelo threw that whole weekend was telling Max to shut up with that shit. Like that. That's why I can't completely shit on him 100%, just 99%.
Yeah, and this is Kendall had to say that shit in English. So it's like
because it's like, yo, Max, like get the fuck out of here. Like honestly, like people like UFC has never been bigger than boxing ever. Even at its peak. Yeah. Like it's just never been. And we could go into the list of reasons why, but at the end of the day, people want that boxing paycheck. Mm-hmm. And people know that these boxers be making money. UFC, people be trying to do UFC because they see it's easy.
Right.
Like you got to focus on 20 different things. And if you get decent in one of them, you could go in the UFC. You have a career. And niggas get paid like shit. So you know how many all fucking damn around the way MMA fighters try to, compete and they get one injury or in training and that's it.
Yeah, because
and these niggas get paid peanuts. So it's like, like why? And like that other nigga who wants to fight Crawford, the Tapari or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Like, dude, no one knows who the fuck you are. Like, all you niggas with these fucked up ass, hard to pronounce names, y'all the reason why UFC ain't popping. Get some goddamn easy names, nigga. Like the fuck. Like no one knows who you guys are. Like whenever UFC has a great fight, I guarantee you that fight contained 80% striking.
Yeah, of course.
So you could never be bigger and better than the real thing. Like that's just what it is. Like for y'all Bonner Griffin fight, as good as that was, great fight. God damn, that's a great fight. All-time great combat sport fight. It ain't seeing no Corrales Castillo.
Yeah.
That's just it. That's just what it is. Like, so yeah, y'all chill with that UFC shit. Like y'all nah.
Yeah, but overall, at least one positive thing about Netflix before we got here, at least they upped their bandwidth, so there was no buffering or anything like that though. But it's clear
what it matter. Motherfucker was falling asleep after the comment.
No, my shit was kind of. I mean, the quality kind of graded, but I didn't come across any major issues. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this too. I mean, it's clear what Netflix is doing with boxing. Netflix does not want to develop boxing. Doesn't want to like invest in boxing like how DAZN is doing it. They want the events. They want.
But this is the thing. Netflix don't have to do that. It's up to the promoters in boxing itself to kind of give them a product that they can fuck with. Like, that's really the thing. Like, Netflix shouldn't even be involved. Like, Netflix should just be the label. Like, Ring Gang is boxing, and like, we got to create a nigga that we going to bring to the office. Be like, yo, Pat, like, I think this the one. Like, he can take over. Like, that's what Netflix need. Like Netflix don't need to invest shit. Like, that's it. Like, we want the finished product.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, obviously, the next time that boxing-related Netflix event obviously is going to be Tank versus Jake Paul. That's gonna be on Netflix. So we're gonna
please BBC give us a better card than this.
We'll see how they kind of work. I mean, after the all women's card and this and Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, all that have varying kind of degrees of success, but not the type of success you like that builds kind of momentum going forward. But we'll see if they get it right with Jake Paul and Tank.
Yeah, because it's like I know some people looking at it like, yeah, the Jake Paul and Tyson helped boost the Serrano and Taylor too. Of course, but it was still its own big fight. And the main thing too that people forget, it's the time that fight was playing, and people already were engaged in the Ramos fight. So when you stuck around to see the first few rounds of Serrano Taylor, you're like, oh shit, yeah, these hoes live. All right, I'm gonna stay. Like, you gotta have it where niggas don't wander around. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, stack that shit accordingly. Like,
yeah,
because if Bud and Crawford and Canelo would have been at the same time as Jake Paul and or Serrano Taylor too, that shit was supposed to do like 80 mil, at least 60.
I think a lot of that was the Jake Paul affiliation. Maybe it's some coke, but I think it was probably,
I mean, I feel you, but still, man, like niggas is saying this the face of boxing. This Canelo's known, right? Like Crawford's known, right? Crawford done did 2 years of victory laps. Like,
it's kind of crazy though. Crawford got 2 top
it's
10
the
gates of all
time.
time. It's crazy. Crawford, for being not able to sell, has 2 top 10 gates in Vegas history. It's pretty, it's a good look. Shout out to Crawford. You enter your name in history for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But another thing too is just like it was after watching it was like I was like, yeah, I have to go to bed. As much as I wanted to like participate in all that post fight stuff on social media, I'm like, I gotta watch this monster fight. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I stayed up for it, and I don't know if it was worth it. I ain't gonna lie. He did well, but I don't know.
Yeah, because number one, since Top Rank doesn't have a platform right now, so they decided that they're going to air this fight on their Facebook page, knowing perfectly well they have a whole YouTube page that they could do. They did it on Facebook.
And I don't even be on Facebook like that. Like, so, like, imagine just going to Facebook 6:40 in the morning to watch fucking boxing.
Yeah, no, and that was the shit that I was like, I was like, God damn, like I'm really sitting at my desk, streaming Facebook to my TV. I'm watching this on a monster on Facebook, but it didn't feel right. It didn't even sound right for me even saying that shit. Yeah.
I mean, if this was like Amir Khan versus Samuel Vargas, yeah, sure, go ahead, like knock yourself out.
Yeah, no,
but the third best fighter in the world.
Yeah, who was facing a live opponent who didn't turn out to be so live after all. Like
live, nigga. Like, Q King P's joke don't ever call that motherfucker MJ, nigga. Like,
yeah, and the wild thing too is now Akhmadaliev had been saying that Monster's scared of him, even though when he was supposed to face Monster, he lost his belts to fucking Palace and lost in an upset which he legitimately lost and was complaining his ass off, saying, I'm being ducked. But he wasn't doing anything while Monster was doing a lot of heavy lifting at 122. Like, he took on Palace. Palace gave Monster a pretty good fight too. Like, at times,
yeah, he did. He did give Monster a good fight. Like,
yeah,
So that makes it even. It don't really, like, honestly, this is a fight in a way he really didn't have to take. I felt like he just did this to please the damn, like, the peanut gallery, like the 5% haters in the back. It's like, you ducking MJ? Like, fuck you, nigga.
Man, hold on. In the good year of 2025, nobody gives a flying fuck about Akhmadaliev. Get the fuck out.
I'm saying, but you had people out there,
And Eddie Hurt pretty much was like, yeah, if he doesn't face him, then he should get stripped. Because Eddie got into the WBA's ear about that shit. He's like, yeah, you should face him, else to get stripped. Because Eddie would probably just love to take that WBA belt just instead. But he was like, he went through the whole shame tactics and everything.
Yeah, this is some bullshit. And you seen dude face at the end of the fight, right? Like,
yeah, the Akhmadaliev. Let's say, I mean, he's lucky. He's like only one of 2 people to have went the distance with Monster and not get dropped, because he got a lesson in ass whooping. Like he got his ass beat,
and by every punch in the book.
And the reason why is Akhmadaliev is a counterpuncher by nature. He doesn't necessarily create his offense all that well. Like if you ask him to kind of lead, he doesn't really do it that well. And I've been to one of his fights. If this is a thing. He's. I mean, the Danny Roman fight. That's why it was such a controversy, because Roman won that shit. He didn't do enough. But
I don't know, man. Like Roman, like he lost that.
I didn't. No, I thought Roman got that. I just think they wanted to.
It was close, but the knockdowns, bro.
Oh yeah, there was a knockdown in that shit, huh? It's been a minute. I was
Nigga, I was there.
I know you were there, but
They had us trapped on that fucking island, nigga. Felt like Enter the Dragon.
yeah, but Akhmadaliev like is like okay, you're a counterpuncher and you're a southpaw. On top of that, you had the style to kind of make shit hot, but all you did was just get picked apart by Monster, like from 1 to 12. Like
he used to be more explosive too, if you want to be honest.
Yeah.
Like all that shit just disappeared. Like he took his beating like a man, I guess, or like a bitch. He fight back.
Yeah, because he kept on winning from Monster but Monster kept on showing them looks. Monster kept on showing them the foot fakes. Monster just showed him the combinations. Monster kept on showing him different shit, and he couldn't figure out how to counter any of that shit. And the success he had, like he'd push him on the ropes. You know, Monster lands a highlight reel uppercut on his ass that snaps his head back like a pest dispenser. Like that shit was sharp too. It wasn't even a telegraph one. It was just a quick uppercut counter. Boom, up the middle.
Yeah, he was throwing all types of check hooks, check uppercuts.
Yeah.
And nigga face is looking like the damn continue screen on Street Fighter 2, dog. Like that shit was done. Like,
yeah,
I wanted to throw 2 quarters at the screen. Like here, fuck it. Like hit start. Shit.
Yeah, Akhmadaliev took. Like I said, he was tough to take that ass whooping because and also it was good because it kind of reinforced that Monster is a master boxer. Like, because I know with the Cardenas fights and Neri fights, you know, people were like, "Oh, he's getting knocked down." This is basically how he fought against Fulton. He showed it was just disciplined boxing, but the punches were landing to the point where, you know, if you weren't tough, he was going to get you up out of there. And that's what it let people know that, okay, look, you think because I'm getting knocked down, that shit ain't sweet. Like, no, let me box this dude and let me hurt him the same way. And the same thing. And Akhmadaliev, like, yeah, his face, like he had glasses on there. He's on there making excuses, like, you know, like this, that, and you know, like I didn't train enough, all types of nonsense. Yeah, no, you had all the time in the world. You just, you know, you fail. Like you,
I ain't like hearing all them excuses. Like,
yeah, like dog, like you had an undisputed title fight and you barely won a round, like clear.
Never even tried. Like,
yeah,
you hold.
Or you did,
and after all that goddamn shit talking, like, nigga, if I ever see you name on my fucking TV again, nigga.
Yeah,
Butler, all these niggas who damn bitch up in these fights.
And now you make it hard for people to say that Tapales should not beat you. No, Tapales beat you, and Tapales actually went in there and actually gave a great effort against Monster. You just sat there like a hoe and just took that beating because you didn't know how to fight him, or you couldn't catch him, you couldn't trap him, you couldn't do anything with him.
I think he landed maybe 2 punches in a way that whole fight. Like, well, I could only remember 2. That probably was the right amount then.
Yeah. But I just hope too after fights like this. I mean, Monster. I mean, the move to 126 is impending, and unfortunately, Monster has. And even though Monster didn't get the kill, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Like, I mean, Monster. The thing with Monster is he has another. His fight's already scheduled well in advance. He got the Picasso fight, which none of us are kind of looking forward to because Picasso didn't make a good impression on that PBC card. So it's like, okay, Picasso in December. And then Nakatani, who was in the audience, who tried to sneak out the back door, was like, "Oh, you know,
Nakatani come. Where the fuck are you going?"
Yeah, bro, really tried to sneak up there like he's not, like, he knows he's not a future opponent.
Dude had to be like, "Oh, hold on, like, all right, like, yeah, I'm here, like, you know, the Uber pulled up, nigga, what you want?"
Yeah, exactly.
You know he did. And did it anyway grab the mic too when he did that shit? Yeah.
He was dude was
gangster as fuck.
Yeah, dude was mad animated during the fight and after posting. Like, dude was like he was kind of like a wrestling promo, but in Japanese. Like, bro was real animated on the mic, you know. And I mean, I just hope because 122 is pretty much a wrap for Monster after maybe a couple more fights. Yeah, because it's time for him to go to featherweight, and featherweight obviously will just probably be where he'll have a chance to kind of regain the number 1 pound for pound status at least. Especially if he gets by Nakatani, that would be a really great win.
He'll get by Nakatani, bro.
Yeah, But
way gonna go down is because that's the fight that's gonna make in a way go back to pound for pound number one.
Pretty much, yeah, absolutely. But
I know these other niggas ain't fighting nobody.
But goddamn, you're watching that shit. Like, I think I was. I slept 4 hours, but I think watching that fight, I was on pure adrenaline because once that interview was over, I'm like, oh god, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go back to bed for another 3 hours.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I did go back to sleep after that shit.
Yeah, I had to. But it was just like because I was like, god damn, if I didn't, then I wouldn't even be able to watch football. So I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, you had, yeah, because y'all had all the games and shit. Like I think when I woke up, football was already on and shit.
Yeah, I had to, but goddamn though, Japan. I get it. Japan's its own world, and Japan can do whatever they like with Monster because Monster is their marquee fighter. But yeah, that shit was just crazy. I don't think I've ever had a situation where I had to go sleep just so I could wake up to go watch another fight after watching a long ass marathon card. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, the only time I've done that is if when boxing used to come on two networks at the same time and you watch one and then when the VCR got the other one, so you wake up early to watch that so you can talk shit and so you don't go online and niggas ruin it for you.
Yeah. Shout out to the old school, hot boxes and VCRs. That was hella crucial to do.
Yeah, man, that shit. I remember fucking putting on that VCR to record before I went to goddamn 7-Eleven for that goddamn Casamayor Corrales rematch.
Word.
Came back pissed when I found out Corrales won. Like, what? The fuck? Like, no.
Yeah. Kids today have it easy. Like the fight's already on YouTube. They don't even use torrents anymore. It's already on YouTube or certain sites that you can actually go and download the fight afterwards. Or if you have a streaming service, it's literally you can just run it back on the platform. It's not like how it was in the old days where you had VCR or a torrents if you were really up on it. Yeah. Oh man, no.
Gotta download some fight torrents from my pops.
Yep. Shout out to TC Boxing. That's the shit that held me down for the torrents back in the day. Yeah, so it's still going too. I still got my ratio too. I just
gotta VPN that shit because I've seen niggas get the ISP hit niggas up like, hold on, I see you downloaded a torrent for Grey's Anatomy season 11 or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, that was you have to see. Back in the day, it was more some Wild West.
You torrented season 6 of Power, bro. That ain't even 50 Cent ain't got that yet, nigga. Who's gonna ask you to stop?
Oh man, memories though. But yeah, no, Monster though. It's like I said, it's always a treat though to watch Monster fight though. It wasn't as explosive as his fights. I mean, obviously, coming off the fight of the year with Cardenas, you can expect it was something different. But I was still entertained by it. It was just, Akhmadaliev he just took his ass whooping because he didn't know how to fight him, and then the 6 o'clock in the morning time, 6:40 in the morning time. And like I said, I know it's because of that, because that fight's not trending like it was from the other fights, just simply because of that. Because unfortunately, Monster didn't give a highlight reel knockout. But don't worry, in December against Picasso, he'll get his highlight reel KO.
He can't knock out everybody. I mean, Monster can, but sometimes he just want to do something else.
Absolutely. But no, before we definitely get up out here, though, we definitely got to. Because as we were watching the Monster fight, that's where we learned about the news that unfortunately, Ricky Hatton, passed away. It was all of a sudden. I mean, I thought it was a hoax or some shit like that. I was just like, what the? I thought it was just someone just saying some random shit because boxing, social media be like that though. But once I saw IFL retweet that, I was like, God damn, Ricky Hatton. I mean. For most, Ricky Hatton kind of represents the period of boxing, which was probably the best to watch on TV at the time. If you watch boxing in the 2000s, early 2010s, Like honestly, it was the best time to watch fights, and Ricky Hatton was in the middle of that, in the middle of all of that.
Yeah, he
Now,
really held it down for British boxing. Like he a legend, an icon.
I mean, personally, now as a fighter, I did not like him because he beat Zoo like the way he did, and I didn't like the way he did it.
Yes.
And that shit.
So glad he did that shit.
And that shit pissed me off to no end. You know,
But that's for knocking out Sam.
Yeah, and Sean Bay Mitchell twice.
Yeah. I hate that fucking fight.
Yeah, you know, but I'll say this though. Hatton had like the everyday man because, like I said, UK fighters. I mean, they were known, but they never. It was hard for UK fighters to get respect, even at the heavyweight level with fucking Lennox Lewis. For some reason, Ricky Hatton was a guy that people gave a lot of respect to, non-UK fans too. Like, you know, like I don't know.
He had a swarmer style. Like you gotta respect the swarming styles, man. It's all action.
For better or for worse, though, because dude was rough. Dude, and that's what pissed me off about it, because like he roughed up.
The Costa Zoo fight was rougher than expected because Costa Zoo's rough. It just Costa Zoo ran into somebody who could get rough and rougher than him.
Yeah, that was.
Remember how rough Costa Zoo fought Sean Mitchell that first fight, throwing him on his knees. Like as a nigga with bad knees, I felt that. Like, you know, damn. Like why you gotta do all that extra shit? Then Zad making fun of this nigga talking about, oh, there's no crying in boxing. Like god damn. Like
there was and it pretty much made Hatton's fights on HBO and Showtime like must sees. Like, because I mean, the first time I saw Hatton was against Eamon McGee. This was like 23 years ago, and I remember because I was watching this with my pops too. And I remember
that was a good little scrap. That was before the Vince Phillips fight, right?
Yeah, it was. And I remember, I didn't think, and he got knocked out in the first round. I'm like, god damn, like this dude. I was like, this dude sucks.
I know you would say that shit.
And it was a hard fight for him. It wasn't an easy fight. Like, dude, McGee was giving it to Ricky Hatton. Like, it was he won, but it wasn't shit easy about that fight. You know?
Yeah, but McGee was his step up fight too at that time.
Exactly, you know.
Then it was like, okay, we could give you a former world champion, you know.
Yeah, there was the tacky fight, and he had already knocked out Freddie Pendleton in a round or two or something like that.
Shit out of him. And then the Vince Phillips fight,
and then
he took some right hands from Vince.
And then the Ray Oliveira fight, who he knocked out. I think he almost knocked him out cold. I think yeah. So it's just like, and then before the Zoo fight, and then the Zoo fight, obviously, dude went on a little tear. The Carlos Massa fight, which is probably his best knockout as a pro, because you don't see people wind up a left hook like that, like he did and slump a Colombian, which is exactly what he did.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, his hooks, man, like Hatton, that motherfucker. I always remember that beating he gave Paulie Malignaggi, because Malignaggi was talking all that fucking cash shit. Oh man, the referee saved him. He ain't shit in America. I beat him up.
But you have to understand, because it was after Floyd, this is when you got the news, he was kind of mentally damaged goods in a way, because it wasn't like like I remember he fought like Juan Lascano, and that fight was a little bit harder.
Yeah, Lascano had hurt him. Like that was that was crazy.
And I'm thinking,
but who the fuck is Paulie Malignaggi to speak like that though?
And honestly, I mean, I didn't believe in Paulie, but I was believing what Paulie was saying.
No, I ain't believing neither one of that shit he was saying, because that motherfucker was sounding like a goddamn hater.
And the funny thing,
he used to hate on Pacquiao too. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, Paulie Malignaggi used to hate. That's a hating ass nigga, yo. Like real tough.
Paulie hated on a lot of his contemporaries because he didn't.
It was better.
I mean, he hated on Floyd, Pacquiao. He hated on anyone that basically got the opportunity.
Only person he never hated on was Cotto.
Yeah. For some reason, because he thought Cotto beat him legit.
Whatever that means. Like, every time I see him get his ass whooped, it was legit, but whatever.
Yeah, no, and then Ricky. I mean, that fight against Paulie was probably his last great performance, and then Floyd Sr. trained him for that fight, and you could tell too, because Floyd had him a little bit more polished in that fight than what he usually was. Like he outboxed Paulie, he outjabbed Paulie, and he mauled him.
Mauled him. It was like educated mauling.
Yeah. And Buddy McGirt was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck am I gonna do with this motherfucker? I got to pull this." Yeah, he had to pull Paulie out. Paulie didn't want. Paulie was out there.
Paulie was pissed too.
Yeah,
but it's like, what you want me to do? I'm tired of you getting left hooked upside the head all night.
Yeah, I mean, Ricky had him in trouble with it, like the first round. Like one of them shots had him like going across the ring and shit. I'm just like,
yeah, facts, because I ain't see that fight in years, but I remember like Paulie trying to box early, and it looked like it was going to work until bam, he got hit with something, and it was like nope, that shit ain't happening, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, Hatton was the first guy to stop Paulie Malignaggi too, and you know, and no, obviously, you know, we can't not mention the fight with Floyd. Now, I know, like, this is one of the few fights where Floyd was a de facto babyface. We want to use wrestling terms by default, because Hatton, I guess, by that time, like every single time that dude had a fight, he had fans chanting that fucking Wonderland
Blue Moon.
yeah, Blue Moon, all that shit. Like it was like you could hear it was chanting. That shit used to irritate the fuck out of me.
But his fans loved it, dog. Like I ain't gonna lie, dude. If you remember how lit the crowd was for the Ben Tacky fight,
it was they were wild out.
Nigga, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I remember when that fight happened. I was watching it with my neighbor Jermaine, and you know how the crowd goes, like the camera pans to the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the Blue Moon came on and Hatton, there was a nigga literally screaming like had his hands like, oh, like, I'm like, dude, like, yo, we were just cutting up on that shit because it's like, nigga, like, who get that excited for another man?
It was like for 12, as long as the fight lasted, you heard them, and then the Floyd fight, oh my god, like that was just chanting and chanting and chanting and chanting until Floyd started beating his ass, and then
that didn't take that, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Like Hatton's footwork is elite because I feel like Floyd couldn't really do nothing to that nigga for like 5 rounds.
Yeah, and ironically, it was the footwork that kind of led to his downfall because I mean, obviously, that he got the check hook and he got headed himself into the turnbuckle and went down because dude kept because Hatton had good offensive footwork. He knew what to do when he was moving forward. But he still could be. He still could be countered, which he absolutely was. Floyd won.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is it took Floyd like 5 rounds to get him. Usually, Floyd kind of figured you out second or third round. Like,
right.
Floyd really couldn't, because the thing is, when Floyd tried to move, Hatton was always there, and then Hatton was wrestling with him and all that shit. Like, I think that's the fight that made Floyd feel like he needed to be physically stronger, because after that fight, you didn't really see Floyd get bullied anymore. Like he was just as strong as Mosley and shit.
Well, I'll say this too. That fight was the fight that made the whole Money Mayweather shit complete. Like the Oscar fight was business, and it didn't really make Floyd a bigger star than he already was. Oscar was still the bigger star. This fight made Floyd a star, because like I said, it was basically America.
He got a knockout though too, like that definitely helps.
Like it was America versus UK. Like I know people who talk about Floyd versus Pacquiao and the tension. There was nothing compared to Floyd versus Hatton. Like there was, like that shit was nationalistic.
And honestly, God, like you're right. Like that's what boxing as a whole we missed out on. How the fuck did Hatton Mayweather shit? Hell, even Hatton Pacquiao felt bigger than Pacquiao and Mayweather.
Yeah, exactly.
Like y'all both beat this same dude up. Y'all got bigger fan bases, bigger countries. And it's like
until the end, that's the only guy that he only lost to elites. Well,
no. He was a Sinchenko. That wasn't an elite fighter.
Yeah, but I mean, that was kind of washed.
That was like the end of his career. That was the end of his. That was like,
and you know what? he wasn't even losing that fight like that to me. Like he was in that fight to the end. Like that's the crazy part.
I revisited his box rec. He got some scalps. You know what I'm saying? He has some scalps.
Fuck yeah. Dude, Ricky Hatton's a Hall of Famer, no doubt. Fucking out of the 3 elite fighters he faced, he beat one of them. Most niggas, they lose to every elite person. He beat one.
Yeah.
So you gotta give him credit for that.
Although the one fight that I always thought he lost, and this is one of the fight I've always kicked myself from not going to the fight. Yeah, because
you know what? I feel you on that. I feel like it's like a Spence Porter situation. Like that knockdown definitely helped that nigga.
Yeah, because it happened within like 10 seconds. Like it was just
it was quick, like oh shit, like if Hatton doesn't get that knockdown, you could say Collazo won, or even if you want to say a draw, but that knockdown kind of just excuses niggas. It's like okay, like
and that fight, like I said, I had opportunity to go to that fight, but it was just at that time I was just feeling. At the time I was still in my like fuck Hatton. I didn't want to watch no goddamn Hatton. That's how it was in my mind right now. It's like
damn, you be hating nigga. Tank a fight in your backyard right now, and you just be like, oh fuck.
Because
I want to see this. Like nigga, he's right outside. Like
yeah, I mean, I was living in Worcester. All I had to do was say I got taken the commuter rail up to North Station, across to the arena where it was held. It was literally across. But at the time, I was just like, I don't want to do this. Let me go watch it in my bedroom. That's how I was. Like I was lazy.
Nah, wait, you didn't want to drive 50 miles to watch it, like you would tell PJ nigga, like
no. Driving in Boston, because I hated driving in Boston overall. I hate driving in Boston to this day. I take the train in. But at the time, I was just like,
Well, you afraid Mark Wahlberg's going to throw a bottle at you and hurl racial epithets?
But seriously, I was like, yeah, let me just watch this shit. And I was just like, in hindsight, I was like, hey, I really missed a chance to actually go see a fight like that, like just to say that I saw it.
Yeah.
But I was just feeling too fucking lazy. I was just like, all right, let me just watch it at home. It's just whatever, and it was a pretty damn good fight too. I was like, I could have probably been there. I guess it's just in hindsight, it took me like years to kind of like, okay, yeah, I should have been at this fight. I really should have just.
It bees like that sometimes because at the time I was training under like Barrett Boxing. Mm-hmm. And he was like a big New England guy, and he was, when we came back the next day at the gym, right. You already know he was like, man, this fucking Ricky Hatton, this disgusting son of a, like he should have lost. Like y'all New England guys, y'all go hard for y'all people, man.
Yeah, that was the good old days though. I mean, New England fighters, like there's not really one that's kind of bubbling like that on the world level. These days,
which is sad because I feel like boxing ain't boxing if you don't have like a solid blue chip New England guy who's selling out seats type of. You feel me?
The last one is Jermaine Ortiz, and so like he's actually the current one right now. That's actually making some sort of wave, but
just not on ring game.
Yeah, Yeah, but like Hatton, I mean, shout out to also the Urango fight too. That was Hatton versus Urango was hard too.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
He actually beat Urango clear. That was another one of them fights. Like, how the fuck is that happen? I didn't understand.
Urango was a strong motherfucker though. Like,
right.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember when by the little lawyer office that we used to work at, me and my pops, the Lagrange, I think in Hollywood, had a picture of him up there. So it's like, like damn, like that's love right there.
Yeah. Hatton was just part of so many fights around that era, and then of course the Castillo fight. He was the one that pretty much let everyone know that Castillo was finished. Jose Luis Castillo was finished as a fighter.
Yeah, that body shot.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that was he broke all types of ribs on that dude. Yeah. Castillo had never been
used to being. Oh, now what you was about to say? My bad.
Yeah, it's like Castillo had never been down, and this is a guy that already been like had all his wars, but yeah, that body shot put him down, and he was done.
He looked like he was in pain though too.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like I said, and that's the thing too. This is where, like I said, because I mean, obviously, me and Shutter, we watched a lot of these. Like, this is where it was like, this is an example of how boxing was kind of permeated back then, because it was on its channels, and even someone like Ricky Hatton, who, I mean, he was a star, and he was a UK star, but he was always, because he was always, his fights were always televised, and you could actually watch, like, you have these memories attached to his fights. Even if you didn't like him, I mean, LB liked him. Me, I just like, I
fucked with Ricky Hatton. I was a Ricky Hatton fan.
I tolerated him to a degree.
It's there to see all his damn fights, the fucking from Showbox to all the way to HBO days. Like, Ricky Hatton. You know, there's only one Ricky Hatton. Yeah, big loss for boxing, especially British boxing.
Yeah, it's a shame though that he had issues after his retirement. I mean, I won't glorify him like that though, but it just seemed like, you know, he was getting into a good place. His son Campbell Hatton, you know, he tried, you know, unfortunately Campbell couldn't make it to the domestic level, you know, and I think he I mean, who knows, maybe Campbell might come out of retirement now because of this, you know, but he
get one more fight for his old man.
I mean, it did seem like he was so well loved. You know, he got so much love after he passed. But I mean, even before, like, I never heard a bad word of any about. You know, a lot of you hear stories about boxers being assholes. It seemed like he was one of the good guys. You know,
he was. I mean, he was good for Marco Antonio Barrera. I mean, the exhibition of Barrera is his last boxing fight, if you want to call it that. You know, and it was and they were scrapping, and they were friends. You know, so Hatton definitely had a lot of respect too. Like I said, I mean, I didn't like him as a fighter, but I respected him. Like, you know, it's like, okay, like, you know, and
he took tough fights, and he had a personality. Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't like Ricky Hatton. If he was in his prime now, he would find his way on Netflix somehow. Like, real shit.
Yeah, basically he'd be Fury or Fury on times 100. You know.
Yeah, like dude, like this man, like I'll never forget the shit he said to Floyd with the about the Baltimore fight. He is like he came to the ring dressed like Russell Crowe and fought like Sheryl Crow. I was like, God damn, like nigga, that's a bar.
Yeah, and another thing too, like Hatton is probably one of the few fighters to actually make more than Floyd in the Money May era. And this is where Floyd kind of tightened up on his business, because Floyd didn't get the UK money. Hatton did in that fight. Hatton made a grip from that fight.
Yeah.
Floyd made some money, but Hatton made an absolute killing from that fight.
And he deserved it because he was they said he brought 30,000 people over.
Yeah. Like Hatton made that might be Hatton's biggest payday, simply because he got the TV money with Floyd, and that fight was just so built up. It was organic too. Like, it wasn't like it wasn't manufactured. It was an organic fight, national. And Floyd was cheered. Like, you know, like Floyd as Money May was actually cheered as American hero type of shit. Like, that should have been his trajectory, but you know, unfortunately, Floyd didn't fight. He took like a year and a half off. He came back, and you know, he did what he did.
Yeah, these guys be fucking up their momentum like all the time. Like, Floyd with that one, but you didn't have enough opponents like Ricky Hatton for Floyd. When I say that, I mean like larger than life guys who could bring 30,000 people, whatever, to the weigh-in. Like. You ain't have that, and then by the time Pacquiao and Floyd happened, it's like it didn't happen at the best time. People always say, "Oh, but it made the most money." Like, why are you counting their money, nigga?
Yeah.
As a fan and for the sport, it didn't happen at the right time.
Yeah. So unfortunately, when
what it is.
Yeah, when Pacquiao Mayweather ended, that welterweight era was coming to an end. Like, that was pretty much like the end of that era. It happened a little bit too late, and I always say that if Floyd never took that time off, because Floyd took the time off when that welterweight division was smoking hot, like it was a top.
Yeah, dude, it was calculated, because that was the whole time this nigga crying at the press conferences. Y'all mad I beat Ricky Hatton. Y'all don't love me. All that fake bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, just keep fighting. There's
Yeah.
this guy named Paul Williams out there, nigga. Fight him.
Right.
Like, the fuck, bro? You crying and bullshit. You come back and fight Marquez small self. Like,
Yeah, and blow weight, you know,
and blow weight. Like, you just fuck it. I got $2 million. Or what it was 600,000 or something?
some shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
And basically, and Floyd never got to be the hero again after that. Like no one saw him as a hero after that. Like he was, like, bro could have had a G.I. Joe figure after the Hatton fight, but after that, yeah, no,
yeah. That's why timing is so important with a lot of these fights, man. Like you gotta strike where the iron is hot, because Pacquiao and Floyd, that shit just felt like, here, nigga, damn.
Yeah.
Like, y'all wanted this fight right here. Like, there was no big media coverage, no press conferences, no media tours, no press tours, no none of that shit. That shit just kind of, here, nigga, damn.
It's, you know, it basically, you know, if you were a Floyd stan or whatever, then yeah, it was great for you. But if you're a Pacquiao stan, it was not great for you. But it was just like, if you were just looking, if you hated like how soulless everything was, then yeah, it was just like.
I feel like that wasn't a fight for boxing fans. Like, it was like a corporate decision where they're like, okay,
yeah, it was.
We can't milk you niggas anymore. Pause. Like, just fight here, damn.
Yeah,
like, remember, they had the press conferences closed to the public.
Yeah,
like why would you do that?
Yeah,
why would you like?
Yeah, they didn't build up the undercard. HBO and Showtime had to kind of split. It was a whole bunch of bullshit, you know.
Yeah, and for the type of fight we got after the weight, like when people say Floyd ruined boxing, no, that fight almost ruined boxing.
Yeah,
because it's like a whole era ended, and it's like, for what?
Yeah. Well, at least the Hatton fights, when Hatton fought both Floyd and Pacquiao, those were huge events. You know,
yeah, because usually you could do that when the sport has that next guy coming up type of shit. Like with Floyd, he already fought Canelo, so it was like
Floyd became a true star after Hatton, and Pacquiao became the man at 140 after he knocked out Hatton. So it's just like,
and he kind of became a superstar too. Like, all these niggas really became superstars after Hatton, because it's like they both got knockouts, and they were like memeable, crazy. Floyd with the turnbuckle shit, check hook. Pacquiao with the straight left, and Hatton just looked like he got Charlie Kirked. Like,
yeah,
like,
damn, son, that might be too soon, but damn.
I'm back, nigga. Shuttleworth, nigga, Ring Gang.
Yeah, no,
but yeah, like them two knockouts were crazy, and they elevated Floyd and Pacquiao.
Yeah. That's what I said. There's only one Ricky Hatton. You know how that shit went.
There's not two. There's not three. Not five. There's one. It's only one.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely rest in peace. You know, to the Hitman. You know, Ricky Hatton. There's no people didn't even call him the Hitman like that. I mean, they call him other things, but I don't think Hitman was ever really, even though that's his actual official boxing moniker. You know,
it never took off because fucking Tommy Hearn's still alive, nigga. Like,
true.
You can't give away unless it's some sugar shit. Sugar's about the only name you could inherit and will kind of ride with you if you got the goods, you quality. So sorry, Ishay Smith. You tried, but sorry, but yeah. With Hitman, Tommy Hearn's Hitman, like, he knocking niggas out with one punch, left hooks, right. Like anybody who can assassinate you with their fist, that's a hitman. Like Hatton is more of a swarmer, mauler. Like, he's not like a hitman, more like a honey badger. Like, nigga swarm you type shit. There's nothing unique and sexy about that shit. There's no like, okay, he lined them up with the right hand, bow. Like, it's none of that. It's just.
Yeah, no, but yeah, absolutely, but yeah, definitely. Rest in peace to Rick Hatton. I hope that dude has, he's found some peace that he couldn't find in life and everything like that. And condolences to his family, his brother. I know Matthew Hatton is Campbell, his son. Yeah, all the people that actually knew and loved him, man. Yeah, like I said, he was a character. 46-year-old is just too damn young. To
Facts. And everybody on Twitter who's sharing all the like dope stories about Hatton, keep doing it, man. Like that's real good shit. Like that's like letting his legacy move on. Cause there was one story I read where somebody was like, they was trying to make it to his fight, to the Castillo fight, and I think got into an accident, got hurt, and then the dude just wrote to Hatton like, "Yo, like, can you send something?" And Hatton sent a damn big ass poster of the left hook he knocked out Castillo with. I'm like, okay, damn. Like, that's some ill shit. Like, wrote the letter. Like, I'm like, damn, motherfucker was at the prime of his career taking the time out to do that. Like,
exactly.
Like Hatton was that dude, man. Like real shit. He'll definitely be missed.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make sure we post something up for the man. Like, you know what I mean? Gotta do something.
Yeah, that's why I was like, we definitely had to go like mention it because, like I said, Hatton was a big part of the era of boxing where it was just like great to really watch it on TV like that. Like it was just he was part of a really exciting time of boxing.
But let these niggas on Twitter tell it. Like boxing didn't start getting good till last year. Till Turkey showed up. Great boxing didn't exist before 2023. Nigga, like
facts.
So I don't know who we even talking about at this moment. But yeah, man. R.I.P. Ricky Hatton. Like you'll be missed, bro. Like definitely.
Yeah. But I think we come to the end of our show. Just one quick mention. I mean, obviously there is some boxing this weekend. Golden Boy event. Gabriel Fundora and Oscar Collazo in a double header. So yeah, if you and obviously Fundora is probably
and then again there's a new IBF welterweight champion, not the guy I thought won. Did you think he got robbed, Pat?
No.
If you watched it? Okay,
no.
Okay. He did get dropped twice, so don't.
Yeah, I'll say this too. Like the welterweight era now is like the champions now is just like welterweight has fallen fast. Like Rolly, Barrios. Norman is cool.
But Norman Haney is probably the fight I'm looking forward to. Even though honestly, a little bit more than Bud Canelo. I'm really interested in that fight at the very least.
Yeah, and then now Lewis Crocker, who shouldn't be holding a belt at all, but he won it. He won it fair and square this time around. But yeah, the welterweight era isn't looking that great. Like it's looking like. It's a whole bunch of bullshit so far. Like
so you don't see no promise for none of these niggas.
I mean, Norman
Norman Haney, the winner of Norman Haney. If it depends how they win. I think there's
it's probably the best welterweight in the division.
Two 20-some-year-old guys fighting for a title, welterweight, two Black Americans. Hopefully.
Yeah, no, but yeah, welterweight is. I've said before, welterweight is a bad division. I've said it for years. No, it's really bad.
This is like middleweight bad.
Yeah, it's like because because two of the worst champions in boxing are in that division right now. That's bad. Yeah, Barrios is a bad champion, and Rolly, we'll see if he actually survives the first title defense. So it's like, yeah, it's not a good division at all.
Oh, what you think about that? The Roach and Pitbull fight.
The Roach and Pitbull fight?
Yeah, like not the animals, nigga, like the people.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight. If they pair it with I'm saying it sounds like they're gonna put Jamal Charlo and Plant on there. I think that's a decent doubleheader. I know they're gonna put on pay-per-view, but that's a decent doubleheader.
I fuck with the fight. I mean, although Roach though, that's going at 140. Like Roach, if he's gonna be competing that, he should just give up his belt and stop fucking around and just compete at 135 or 140 and get in the game. But I fuck with the fight. If anything, he should beat Cruz. Cruz is overrated to me. He's a fraud.
Damn, you think he should beat Cruz like that? God damn.
I think Roach. No, I think Roach should win. Roach should win that.
No, I think you know,
I
man.
don't know. I feel like that's a 50-50 fight. I'm not, because the thing is, if Roach ain't want to pull the trigger and throw enough punches to decisively beat Tank, is he gonna do that with Cruz? And Cruz be hitting, nigga.
Yeah, Cruz. But I mean, I can't respect Cruz because he ducks fades, like, you know.
Oh my God, the one time.
No, one time he ducked Haney, he ducked Shakur. Like, this is bad for him. Like, he was number one contender and he ducked these guys because he felt like it wouldn't have been an exciting fight. Bro. Like yeah, you
I mean, he still end up fighting names. Which I see what he's trying. Like, I didn't like the whole the Shakur shit about the running shit. Like, that's the only person I feel like he really ducked. I didn't know if there was any other fights on the table. Like,
he ducked Haney. He was number one for Haney's belt. He didn't want it. He was like, "Nah, I don't want it," because he's a
a lot of that be going on when Haney got the belt. Like, niggas be number one.
No, when Rayo beat his ass, he didn't want to run it back. He was like, "No, it wouldn't be a good fight." I mean, he literally said that on the mic.
I mean, I feel you, but he fought him. Like, Rayo ain't nobody. Like,
well, yeah, no, because he thought Rayo would slug it out with him, but Rayo decided to box his ass up. And
this thing is like, ain't like Rayo was moving, but he was throwing heat though. Like,
Cruz ducks too. Cruz knows he's limited and he ducks smoke. I can't respect that. He ducked too much smoke for me to respect him like that.
I say he's a picky smoker.
Yeah, he shouldn't be picky. Like, he got cherry picked. He cherry picked into the Rolly fight, and then he lost to Rayo. So it's just like, yeah, I can't respect.
Did he fight somebody recent? Oh, the other nigga he fought, like
he fought the dude that beat up on Little B-Hop. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he was landing heavy back combinations on dude all fucking night. He
fight everybody that beat up on Cobra.
But yeah, Cruz.
I heard Cobra fighting on the Danny Garcia damn undercard.
God bless him for that,
dude. I remember my sister sent me the damn the shit on Instagram. I'm like, why? Like, why? Like, Cobra, like, yo, that's the nigga I do not want to see fight because I just feel like that is CTE waiting to happen.
Bro, because I mean, when he got thumped like he did on Pro Box, I was like, this nigga's done. Like, like there's
he takes punches horribly.
Yeah,
like I wouldn't even want to see him spar. Yeah, because that nigga, he take punches so clean, and it's just like, imagine being that nigga family.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's safe to say that Rayo ruined them over the fight.
Imagine being that nigga's family.
Dude, if I'm sounding like this, why do you think his people so? Like, y'all don't remember him getting beat up?
Well, I know.
I guess I'm getting a little more sensitive in these older days, but I'm just saying. I like seeing niggas get their head cracked just as much as the next motherfucker, but some people it's just like, whoa, chill. Like, nah.
Yeah, like
he one of them.
Yeah. Them Rayo fights, Rayo apparently was hitting him a little bit too damn hard. So it's just like,
like, bro, even Rayo was feeling bad. Like, nah, I don't want to fight you again. Like, a third time? What? You want to die, nigga? Stop. Like, chill.
Yeah, I mean, especially he survived the first fight, even though he shouldn't have not won it. In the second fight, Rayo highlight reeled him. So it's like, yeah.
In the first fight, he took the bad beating because it's like it went the distance, and it's like Rayo never could finish him off. Pause. He would just beat him to the inch of his life, and then he'll back up, Cobra to land a combo or box, and then it's like, God damn, Rayo, finish this motherfucker.
Yeah, and then what
about his misery?
Yeah, and then Rayo would hit him, and he'd start moonwalking all over the fucking place. He did that way too much. I was like, yeah, because Rayo was really hurting him, but he wouldn't he wouldn't go down. So
because he wouldn't do it's like these motherfuckers need to watch some prime De La Hoya and Lay Ali fights when they let their hands go when the stoppage is ready, because these niggas, it's a dying art, really. Like
It really
y'all
is.
be letting niggas pose and look at the camera and wink and moonwalk and do all types of silly shit. Like, man, if you don't knock this motherfucker out.
Yeah, but like I said, at least the Rail actually corrected, got it right the second time around and put his lights out. But it was just like, goddamn, like that could have happened in the first fight if you really wanted to move forward.
Nah, that's facts though, man. Yeah, that's the only other shit I could even think about with the boxing. So like, we good, bro. It was nice chopping it up with y'all, man. Great fucking show. Sorry I wasn't here last week.
So yeah. So for myself, Pat Scorpio, New England representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. For King P, Bodega P. For Conscious Pilot. And for Rome Top 5. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.